Amidst the shadows and ramshackle neighborhoods of Vera's Hollow, a broad-shouldered Goliath combs the streets. Lean and muscular, a form that could easily bulldoze through any of the derelict structures that surround him. A swift step, a fleeting pace. With every corner rounded, the steps move quicker, lighter. With every street crossed, an anxious look backward, searching for something in the darkness, a search revealing nothing. And yet, the odd shimmer and shuffle in the darkness draws fear, fear drawing out a more frantic pace, a hunted prey, desperate to get away. The figure carries forward, pushing past a group of 3 leather-clad individuals in the midst of a laughter-filled conversation. Brigands and petty thieves, looking for merely an excuse to invoke their terrible reputation. "Hey!" the first calls, grabbing the Goliath by the shoulder. "My friend, where in the 9 is all the leather-clad half-elf is able to get out before the sound of a broken jaw echoes through the alley. The bare-knuckle brawler quickly descending upon the 3 hoodlums. A flurry of bloodied noses and broken bones erupt before blades can even be drawn. The Goliath, not even so much as short of breath, peers back the way he came. It is then that he sees his pursuer hidden in the shadows. In ebony-veiled shadow, features hidden securely behind an ivory mask. "Yeah, you see that? Still won't fuck with me?" The Goliath roars, a desperate attempt to intimidate his pursuer. A silent standoff hovers for a few moments before the cloaked figure slinks back into the darkness. A relieved sigh escapes the Goliath's lips. "Finally," he mutters. Relief turns to frustration as a realization is made. "Ogren's gonna be pissed. Maybe there's still time." The Goliath breaks into a steady run, cutting corners and through crowds. As he continues forward, the roars and cackles of a drunken, bloodthirsty crowd begin to emanate. From within the distant chamber, the enthusiastic tone of the ring announcer echoes one word: grasshopper. The Goliath hesitates. Boiling anger bubbles over. "Motherfucker!" He marches forward into the cheering crowds, unaware of the shadow that still stalks him just beyond his view. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, hello and welcome back to Sins of the Blood. It is 2026. It is Sunday. We're back in Blackwall, baby. Hello.
And this is why I play paranoid characters. Because I'm always fucking right. Is it paranoia if I'm always right, guys?
I don't know. I do
Or
not
is it
know.
vindication?
Let's find out, shall we?
Help!
Anxiety with a hint of vindication, if I'm going to be honest.
Yes, hello, welcome. It is January. It is 2026, our first session of the new year. You may notice it is not the very beginning of the new year like it was meant to be, because you see, your boy, Mr. Tart, hi, that's me, Farting Tart, was unwell for the first full week of the year. That was fun.
He got a little sick.
Oh, yeah.
Sicky.
This group can vouch, and Bun can
sicky.
vouch as well. Literally, like an hour before game, I was like, I don't feel great. Bun, can you bring me the thermometer? And Bun came up, and I was running a fever. Sure fucking enough, I was running a fever. And then...
He's like, that's why I feel so bad.
Cool, dude, great. And then I was just fucking wiped the entire week. So, yeah, we're back. Hello, friends. Hope you all had a fantastic new year. It is Sunday. We are back in Blackwall. Let us go ahead and get straight to it. My friends, go ahead and make your test rolls.
18.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
16.
Let's go, leave. Oh,
3.
Get the bad rolls out early. Alrighty.
correct.
Let me go ahead and I will put some music on for us. Let's do this one, I think. Yeah. Alrighty. I would like for someone or someones to go ahead and recap us the event of last session for inspiration, of course.
It was a
I
great time.
I abstain.
Yeah. Well, it
I
started
got
off. Oh shit. Go ahead.
No, you
We
started.
could. Oh, okay.
You're
Fine.
starting. We'll tag team it.
Yeah.
Okay, tag
yeah.
teaming.
Not gonna say what I was gonna say.
What's your tag team name?
Man, you know what our tag team name is? It's the Pussy Posse.
God.
See,
That
I was
is
gonna
an
go
inside
midnight-
joke that no one else here is gonna get.
I was gonna go like Midnight Pride or some shit, something fucking whimsical, but okay. No. That's the fucking name right there.
All right, Pussy Posse, have at it.
Yes. Well. Stop laughing.
Tomato, tomato.
It-
Pussy passe.
Started off with us going to see the doctor because, well, none of us were hurt. The person we were looking for, aka Gelman, I'll say his name right,
Thank you.
does get hurt often and visits this doctor a considerable amount, understandably, given that he's a pit fighter. He also apparently has some kind of muscle disease, but that's besides the point for now. Did a little chatting, learned some stuff about Gelman and kind of his situation and why he joined the fight pits a little bit more in depth than what we already knew. However, the doctor did mention to us that Gelman was feeling a bit off today, not in a sick kind of way, but paranoid, like he thought someone was following him, and we all went, fuck!
Fuck, he's right.
Oh no! Also, Q was there.
Hey.
Because, go away, you're not here right now. Oh, sorry, go away, you're not here right now. That was fun. He was getting a new hand, and I believe we did ask him to do something. I am forgetting what we asked him to do for us. Oh,
Punk,
we asked him to.
Oh.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was
give it
just
to
gonna
Punk.
see if Punk could fill in that blank.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the question?
What did y'all
What
ask
did
Q
we
to
ask
do?
Q to do?
Oh, that's probably my notes.
It's most likely in.
Oh,
Punk's
mention
notes.
him when we go down, because he's owed a favor.
Hey, yo.
Shut up! I was waiting for it, though. And I too, chuckled a little at myself when I said it.
Ah, yes, no, say my name as you're doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Say my name.
Bun was also...
No, shut up.
Not Bun. Simri was also flirting with Q afterwards, but that's besides the point.
Simri doesn't know it was flirting. Simri doesn't know how to flirt.
Please
But she
continue.
just
Neither does
checked on
Bot.
him.
Sure as hell, he probably wants to learn, because that doctor was cute.
Cute
Alright.
as hell.
Back on track.
Yes. After talking to the doctor, he gave us some of Gelman's muscle relaxer. Because he needs that for the problem that he has. Which, I don't know, just in my head, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing if he were to get paralyzed. We'll
Above
figure
game,
that
he
out.
basically just gave you icy hot and was like, "Hey, he forgot his
Yeah,
icy
well,
hot."
Now we're
I'm
calling it
just trying to
Tiger
figure
Bomb
out-
because Bach was holding on to it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out if that would help if, on his con saves, if he were to, suspiciously get traumatized, get paralyzed for any particular reason. Weird, that would be crazy. Afterwards, we left, And we went down into the sewers, into Vera's Hollow. And it just went crazy from there. Go ahead, Punk.
Bach got confused for a fighter, so he ended up in the locker room. Pact ended up going undercover as a fighter. And there was trash talking. Bach met a Valen. Another tiger.
Another member of the tribes, yes.
And
They
in
got
a
it.
huge heel just show in general, Pact wins with his fight, but Gelman showed up.
Okay.
We thought that bitch was dead.
I thought it was dead.
I will offer an additional point of inspiration to one of the two that did not speak just now. If one of the others can tell me what was the name of Pact's opponent in the first round of the tournament.
Vigorous scrolling happens. Because I believe.
Sorry, I'm looking.
Yeah.
In a few weeks. Take your time.
No. What am I looking for?
Baldric
Was
Iron Hand.
it? I was about to say that.
I will succeed my inspiration to Joe.
That is correct. You're succeeding your inspiration to Joe. Joe, go ahead and take inspiration, as well
I'm gonna
as
fucking need it.
Punk and Bun. Both of you take inspiration as well. Thank you for your recap.
Yeah.
Let's get back into things. In the midst of the raucous celebration, coming off of the end of this fight between Pact and Baldric Ironhand, with this unexpected interruption and the entrance of Gelman Sanoa, who, where we left off, had jumped down from the bleachers into the pit. There's a lot of like hush, like, oh shit, yo, what the fuck? Gelman's here? He made it. What the fuck? What are they gonna do now? And the ring announcer, the stout individual that he is, he kind of looks to Gelman and he looks back to Pac, and he kind of seems a little flummoxed for a moment before he goes, ladies and gentlemen, it appears we have a late arrival in the 12th annual Blackwall Invitational Tournament, the Knuckle Duster, Gelman Sanoa! And then that kind of gets the crowd back into it, like, yeah! Woo! Gelman kind of walking forward a bit, looks to Baldric, who is out like a light, and then looks to you, Pact, and he kind of gives you like an underhanded point and looks to the ring announcer. You replaced me with this jobber. Alrighty then, let's set the record straight. The Knuckle Duster is here to compete. Pact, what do you do?
Brimming with confidence.
Let me throw this man back up on screen.
I think
He will kind of just like motion his hands as if doing like some sort of like fake Tai Chi, and do the like that bring it on motion, except only with his middle and ring finger, and just kind of giving him like a very coy smirk. Come on.
Alright, well then, new guy, let me give you what Iron Hand couldn't, as he also strikes up a pose. You see his shoulders hunch a little bit, and the ring announcer, what do we think, folks? You looking to see another fight tonight? Yeah! Woo! Yeah! You hear a bunch of cacophonous, just shit-faced screaming, hoots and hollers.
Bulk's in there somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably the second loudest.
Yeah. Alrighty. Friends, with that, we're going to get into initiative once again between Pact and Gelman. Same rules apply as before. I will periodically ask if anyone in the group wishes to do anything outside of this fight or contribute to this fight in any way, in a legal manner or illegal manner.
Legal? Yeah, I was about to say.
But with that, Pact, go ahead and roll me initiative, my friend.
You anyway.
That's
Really,
pretty
one?
good. Let me throw up some battle music. No, that's too dark and serious. Here we go. Okay. And then let me roll for Gelman. Hey, fun fact, guys. I actually have a sheet for him that I can roll on the table.
Yeah, of course. Of course you do.
Yeah, of course I do. So,
No particular.
okay, that is a 10 for Gelman. Pact, you are up first.
Okay, so not messing about. Pact actually would like to try and coax Gelman into like a test of strength kind of deal. Of like he has his hands out, he's trying to goad him into interlocking, just to trying to show off the strength of it.
Oh, kind of like when the way two wrestlers do it, where they come up and they like slowly put their hands together.
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
that subliminal messaging, like, yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, aggressively holding hands, yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
On my Christian server?
Nyan.
Okay. He will do this as well. Not great, but 11. So, you two lock wrists and you start pushing back on each other, and you feel his strength beginning to push back on you. Honestly, this is just kind of fun. I'll count this as your bonus action if you want.
Okay. Part of the I guess speaking action, Pact would like to do is trying to like get as close as he could towards Gelman's ear, and kind of like whisper. He will notice like an uncharacteristic like shift of like of attitude. Hey, Dr. Champlin sent us. We've got your medicine. As he like will back up and trying to do like a thrust kick.
Okay. I have a question for you. Are you currently
Yes.
wearing your Sigil of the Dawn Creed? I think we covered this last time, but I don't remember what the result was, or what we said.
More-
Oh, no.
More than likely, yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Then make me...
To be fair, I was gonna say, Bud. To be fair, he would not know that the Dawn Creed aren't looked too kindly down here.
I think I got asked last time. Because it came up in the...
No, this is just me
Locker.
realizing something else related to him specifically. And
Buns
the
remembering
Dawn Creed.
facts about this man. Pact, roll me a charisma check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'd like to re-roll that with my inspiration.
Okay, go for it.
This is important.
Roll 20. I swear to God. Oh, fuck you, roll 20.
I don't know. 14's not
14
bad.
14's good.
Roll
14's
14's
good.
not bad.
Okay.
You're just giving us a 20.
I'm going to roll a check for him. This is going to be a secret roll. This is going to be for my knowledge.
Sneak it.
Okay. Okay. And then go ahead and make me your attack roll for your thrust kick. Because you did not beat
Okay.
him on the athletics check, it's just going to be a straight roll.
Fair enough. 22.
That will do. Roll your damage.
We're here to help,
6.
you say as you punch him in the face.
I gotta make it look good.
Okay.
But that'll be turn.
Understood. He gets shuffled back a little bit, and he kind of gives you a, like, you see his eyebrow kind of raise as he kind of drops the stance for a moment. And then he gives you, like, almost like a half nod. And then he's going to bring his pose. He's going to assume his stance one more. And he is going to come at you with a haymaker as he rushes towards you. Does an 18 hit?
That is my AC.
Okay. That's going to be 8 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
And then on the second, he's going to substitute another haymaker for a grapple. He's going to attempt to grab you. So this is a bit different. This is an attack roll that has the grapple on it. So he's aiming to hit you with this rather than do the opposing check. So a 13 doesn't hit as he comes around and he socks you across the jaw, and he tries to grab your arm and like put you in an arm bar, but you're able to slip out of it before he's able to get it. And you watch as, like a boxer, as soon as you're out, he like ducks back and assumes that like hunch stance once more. Rest of you, what are you all doing?
I let everyone else go first.
Hawk's just cheering, watching the fight.
Okay.
I guess now that yes, definitely. Now that Gilman has entered the fight, Copper is going to use Mist, and he's going to roll a perception check to try see if he can find a. I know it's a long shot, but our cloaked follower.
Okay. Make me a perception check with Miss.
Okay. So. Let me pull up his stat block. God, this page is so long. 13.
Okay. You begin to start combing through the crowd, looking for anyone that seems like, in this particular scenario, like they don't belong. Notably, a couple members of your group are probably fit into this category, so there are a couple moments where you're like, oh, never mind, that's us.
Never mind, that's me.
Yeah.
But you through Miss eyes, you begin to start combing through the crowd. I'll let you follow up with that again here in just a minute. Simri, what are you doing?
Do I know which direction Gelman came from? Or did I just see him walking through the crowd at some point?
So you saw him
Mechanics.
come through the entrance that you guys did into the main
Right.
chamber. So based on your coordination, it would have been behind y'all, behind the crowd to the south.
Okay. Simri is... Because I just remembered I have connection with Leaf and Copper. She's just gonna go, I'm gonna go check the exit that Gelman just came in. I'm not gonna go too far. And she'll... Meow. That way.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
I remember I have advantage on these. 25.
Okay. All right. You dip out of the crowd, Simri, and you start breaking off a little bit of ways to head towards the way that Gelman came in from. Alrighty. Leif, that leaves you. Would you like to do anything in this moment?
Lace would be struggling to see over people
Oh no.
and kind of. Lace would look up at Bulk.
Say help.
Help!
Help.
He's just gonna mutter, I can't see shit.
Me and my Victorian child can't
Okay.
see.
Giving the twink uppies.
And I'll grab and I guess put him on his shoulders.
Okay. Lace, you hear a couple people behind you like, man, fuck, this guy was already big enough. Seriously?
You know what? Valid, honestly.
I've been behind that guy on a show. Woof. That's all I gotta say.
Alrighty. We'll go back up to the top. Pact, we're back up to you.
Okay, mostly to kind of help, mostly to continue to play along. He will definitely continue to go into some more strikes, trying to keep this bigger opponent on his feet. He's just gonna go for like a combination of attacks. So,
Okay.
First roll. I'm gonna use inspiration on that one.
Okay.
You have it to use it. You got lots.
The same. It's the same roll.
A 10 does not hit. I will tell you that. You have a more
I figure
resources to
Yes.
expend. Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna go for a flurry of blows on this next one. That's
Okay.
my bonus action.
Go for it.
So first one. 16.
16 hits.
Ah,
Maybe.
sweet. Ooh, 9.
Okay.
Second hit,
That also hits.
18. For a total of 10.
Nice. You notice how he kind of, after his last attack, he kind of ducked out a little bit, kind of gave himself some distance. You do the opposite. When he ducked back, you went forward. You rushed him, and you were able to, before he was able to fully assume that stance one more time, you came around with the left, and he threw his arm up and blocked it, but left his abdomen open, to which you, boom, hit him right in the abs with a
Body blow,
lower strike, and then boom, brought your hand up and hit him under the jaw, to which he visibly staggers back and he spits out onto the ground. All right. You got anything else?
He's gonna try and taunt him by going into like a crane pose, as if this is fun for him.
Okay. Alrighty. Back to Gelman. Gelman is going to do the same thing as last time. He's going to make a strike on you. 11, I assume, doesn't hit.
9.
And then he's going to attempt to grapple you. Ooh.
So that's a grapple, yeah.
Yeah. So this is an attack roll to grapple you. So here's the good news. It only does 5 damage, but he does get the grapple on you.
Okay.
So he doesn't have any dice to roll for this. You just take the straight 5 for his 1 plus the strength modifier, and then you are now grappled. As he comes up around you, he throws what looks like a feint at you, and you throw your arm up, and he quickly goes under your arm, comes back around, and he has got you in like the full Nelson, basically.
Oh fuck, the hurt lock. Okay.
And you hear him in your ear go,
Why is Chaplain sending Creed folk to bring me my meds? Must be out of work.
may I respond?
You can.
He's just going to respond with, "Talk more after the match. It's too many details."
Gladly.
And that will be Gelman's turn. And I'm gonna need that perception check from Mist again, Copper.
You can do this, Mist.
D20 plus 1, let's go! 6.
It's like trying to look for a specific person in a mosh pit. It's the only thing that's keeping this clusterfuck of people separated is the pit itself. It's admittedly pretty difficult in this moment with how hyped up everyone is to make out any specific individual. But
Probably because you keep finding us.
also
Yeah.
true. You see,
God,
you see, Leith is now on Bulk's shoulders.
No, a whole section of the audience just disappeared.
Fuck. That's why he can't find anyone anymore.
But, Simri, what are you doing?
Yes.
You
I
have
am also
moved
doing
off
the
towards the
pursuing.
entrance. You see that there are a couple folks who are off a bit of ways. The primary crowd is there taking in the fight, but you see some folks are still like sat at tables with drinks and food, seemingly disinterested in the fight. Maybe they came for a specific fight, or they're just hungover.
Chilling.
They're chilling. So there's a few bystanders about. You see a couple folks are like going, like they've gone over and they're trying to cash in some of their winnings from their bets. You see a couple people restocking on food and drink. But what are you looking for?
I'm doing the same thing that Mist is doing. I'm looking for that motherfucker rook.
Okay, make me a perception check.
I'm doing a perceive-a-rooney. There we go. Wow, that's a... I don't know if I want to use my inspiration already. No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Admittedly, at this moment, your check is not overly difficult because there's only a certain number of people that you can really look at this point.
Yeah.
You feel like in this moment, kind of where you're looking, Rook would probably stand out, but you're not sure.
The blob of darkness.
Yeah. The
My
shadow
fucking
demon looking for
sleep
beams.
paralysis demon. Yeah.
But, Bulk, Lath, are you two doing anything in this moment?
How well can Leith see from Bulk's shoulders? I didn't do that backwards, right?
Yeah, can Lath actually see anything while cheering?
Sure, make me a perception check. You check your DC is not going to be as bad now that you have a van. Oh my god, y'all.
We
There's a
cannot
whole-
see
there's a whole
things
ass crowd.
today.
There is a whole ass crowd.
Yeah.
I'm too focused
okay.
on things
Quiet.
going on.
Oh,
You're
so
too
fucking
focused on,
fun.
oh, this is what it's like to be tall.
Well, that
Aw.
that and gay.
Ah, yes, tall and gay.
All and gay.
But, Bulk, anything for you?
I guess he'll start to notice people looking around, like Copper and Leith looking around. He'll just shake Leith's leg. What are you looking for?
Lath will lean down a little, seeing if there's any sign of Rook.
Wait, what? I didn't hear that, sorry.
Lath would kind of lean down and say, looking for any sign of Rook. There's so many fucking people.
Finally caught that just barely, though. That was really soft.
I can turn down the music.
Bach
a
will
smidge.
try looking around, too.
Okay, go ahead and make me a perception check.
You've got funny tight eyes.
21.
Oh my!
21.
I tried to give you an 8.
Die went on a journey. I thought it was gonna be fine.
Bulk.
I thought for a second that die was going to wind up on my other screen.
Me too.
Bulk. You kind of clock into what Lath says, and you clock into what your party members are doing, and you go, oh, maybe looking around would probably be a good idea right now. And you catch something that the others don't. You see, as you start looking with your feline eyes, you see the faintest sheen of something course through the air from the crowd into the pit. Is a blink, a moment. It's like seeing the reflection of something without seeing what it reflected off of.
Like a glint off something like metallic?
It could be. It's for a single moment.
Huh. Saw something shiny. He'll just say to leave, shaking his leg again.
Okay. I'm gonna put a pin in that as we go back up to the top. Pact. As you are struggling back against Gelman, you feel for a moment there is a slight, not hesitance, a slight relief in the pressure. It's for a single moment. What is your passive perception?
My passive, I believe, is 16.
You hear Gelman as you feel this relief. You hear him under his breath huff. Just like for a moment. Slightly pained. It is your turn.
Would it be Sorry, I'm trying to form the question, but having it not sound like it's meta or anything, because
No, I hear you.
that would be considered odd for like a slight pain like that. Could I do like a medicine check by like trying to like free from the grapple itself and then trying to apply a hold himself? Like trying to check over the body by like, I guess, lack of a better word, feeling him up for
I hear
like
you. You're trying to reverse the hold so you can do an impromptu medicine check.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make me athletics or acrobatics to attempt to reverse this grapple.
Okay, I'm going up to acrobatics. I'm using inspiration.
Okay.
This is important. Bird. I was gonna say, where'd you go? There'd you go. You
Bro,
gotta be
twice
kidding me.
now? Are you fucking serious?
Roll 20. Can you work with us a
That
little
is-
bit?
That's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie to you, Greg Miller.
Second time. I'm reloading.
All right,
His grip slips and he's just.
I'm gonna tell you
feeling up
straight
Gelman's
up.
waist.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. If that happens a third time, I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration back because that's bullshit.
Also, kind of awesome. at the
Kind of
same
funny,
time.
Greg Miller. Yeah.
Greg Miller. All right,
Well, that's promising.
that is promising, as you are able to slip down out of the full Nelson and you're able to reverse it into a grapple of your choice.
Given the size, like a backpack chokehold, like he's just
Kinda like the Samoa Joe?
Kind of a little bit like the Kimura, actually. Yes.
Okay, sick. Go ahead and make me your medicine check to try and figure out what's wrong.
Medicina.
Pretty good.
I might have to keep it. I might have to keep this. I'm gonna go 14.
Okay. Pact. You start. That was a weird moment. You take advantage of it and you start kind of going over his body without, making it seem like you're doing anything in particular while remaining incognito. And then you've got your hand on his shoulder. Or sorry, you're kind of like your elbow down by his shoulder. And there is a slight poke on your elbow. You investigate a little further. There is a pinpoint needle in Gelman's left shoulder. It is like the size of like an acupuncture needle. It is small, almost imperceptible. You, in this moment, you feel like you only were able to notice it via feel.
I am so debating on calling a ref right now.
That's your prerogative.
He feels he will brush up against the needle, have like a sour look on his face, look towards Ishkar's not the one reffing, right?
No,
Or is it Ingram?
so the ring announcer seems to also be acting as impromptu ref, as he's kind of standing off to the side, also kind of watching the match intently.
Okay. He will look towards the ref and actually just kind of like look. Hey! What kind of establishment is this? Hey, no interference! What the hell is going on here?
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
You're giving him steroids.
Natural 20 for 22.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
You,
Roll 20, you redeemed yourself.
yeah,
It's because I reloaded, apparently.
you have got him in this hold, and you say this to the ref, who for a moment is kind of like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And then he starts kind of like scanning the crowd, like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And you see he gets noticeably like antsy. He's like anxious, like he's trying to piece what the fuck you're talking about. I'm gonna call that your turn,
Okie doke.
and we're gonna go to Gelman, who I need to roll something for. That's a bad roll. As
Gelman, no!
you say that pact, and you're still maintaining this hold on him, and you feel him loosen up. And you hear a heavy breath kind of escape his nose, like that. And he falls back with you on his back as you fully lock in the chokehold.
No!
Do I take falling damage off of that since I'm technically
He's
cushioning
crushing
his
you.
blow?
Because the surface you're on is primarily mud and gunk, actually, no. It's a softer surface, so you're actually okay. But it is kind of like he is a big man. You still kind of feel a little bit of air escape your lungs, just like, oh, fuck.
Help!
But
From the audience, all you hear is timber.
and you see as the two of you fall back, the ref, seeing that you've got this hold locked in, comes over and starts like almost like flagging it, like he's watching you closely to see if Gelman goes out. we'll call that there. And we're going to go to the rest of you.
Hello.
Bulk, you're the one person thus far who noticed something out of Miss, but you all hear what Pac said about interference. And a couple of you with your passive perceptions are kind of hearing the murmurs around you, like, "Fuck is this guy talking about?" That's just heel shit. He's trying to make Gelman look bad. I love this guy. I don't know who this guy is, but this grasshopper dude, he's pretty good. I like him. I like a good heel fighter. Now, Simmer, you are off a bit away, so you do barely hear this from Pact, but you are off a little bit of ways.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Lace would probably use the connection to relay to Semri that Bulk saw something.
Motherfucker.
Box will keep looking around, seeing if he can either spot the weirdo doing shit or more shiny.
Okay.
Or what direction it specifically came from.
Okay.
Yeah, because that would be, with what Semri heard and what Semri has been told, that would be what Semri's doing as well, trying to figure out angle.
Copper is
But-
also in the link, so when Lath said that, Copper would have heard this as well. So you all are
That too.
presently aware something is up. So, Simri, you have to come back. So I won't give you this perception check yet, but I will let the rest of you roll perception with advantage, as you are all
I will be
technically
doing-
giving the help action. What's that?
I will be doing a wide berth as I
Okay.
come in.
Sounds good.
21.
21, 18,
18.
and for Copper?
Mist, you can do it.
That's a 14.
Okay. You guys start combing through the crowd. Bulk, based on the angle that you saw that glimmer, and based on the angle that you saw that glimmer and kind of what's happening down below, you kind of piece together that something is up, and you think you might have a decent idea as to where this whatever it was may have been thrown from, whatever this interference that Pact called may have been from. It would be, if you guys are to the south, it would be to your northeast, on one of the farther sides of the ring, of the arena, the pit.
I love that shit.
I guess Bok will just point.
It's like a pointer
Fuck is
dog.
that?
Okay. Bulk is making connections.
Yeah.
With that, we'll pop back up to the top. Pact, you have got Gelman locked into this hold right now, and you feel that his consciousness is fading. The ref is there. He's doing that thing where he's like picking up Gelman's arm to see if he's out, or he's like checking on Gelman, like, "You gonna tap out? You gonna tap out? Do you give? Do you call? Do you forfeit?" I would like a
Hey, uncle.
make me a athletics check with advantage, Pact.
With advantage, just you would also kind of like to whisper into Gelman's ear, "I need you to get up, you son of a bitch."
Give Gelman inspiration.
12.
Okay. Let me roll for Gelman real quick. That's rough. Gelman's fading. He's fading real fucking fast. You do see his eyes go out. If he is not able to break this hold next round, he will be out. Actually, I say next round on his turn, because his turn is coming up.
Just
So-
gonna try to like move as much of the arm up as possible to show the needle point, looking towards the ref. Look at this! Like, I cannot believe I'm in such an unprofessional fighting area. Fuck, I meant to say fighting pit. I cannot believe
Okay.
let me rephrase. I cannot believe I am in such a den of unprofessionalism.
Okay, so
Yes.
you are pointing out the needle to the ref.
Correct.
Okay. That is going to be important. Let me make a roll for the ref. So... Okay. Well, good thing he had advantage, because his first roll was in that one. His second roll,
Thank God.
though, that comes up to a 22 on a very high roll.
Ooh.
As he... The fuck? As he finds the needle and he plucks it. And he starts waving his hands. Call the match! Call the match! And there is immediately like a hubbub, like, oh, what the fuck? Hey!
Oh, my money!
That's my man. Let's go. Bulk.
Let me get my...
My man deserves a fair fight!
Pack, do you, with the match being called, do you release this hold on Gelman?
For sure. And if there's anybody who like is trying to boo, he will definitely like flip both birds and just like circle the entire pit of, and just kind of, he will say towards the crowd, hey, I might be a bit degenerate, but I got standards.
Yeah, you definitely hear that there are a couple boos, not necessarily directed at you, but just kind of towards the cancellation of what was a really good match. They're just like, oh, what the fuck? But then the ref gets up and he's like, winner, and your winner by disqualification. And he, Gelman, who's kind of like he's not picking himself off of the ground, but he's starting to sit up now. The Knuckle Duster Gelman Sonora! And there's a lot of like, what the fuck just happened? What are they talking about interference? What did the ref find? The crowd seems very confused.
Good.
Fox will start making his way with Leaf on his shoulders down the pit, I guess. Or at least we're
Pat,
trying to find Simri.
yeah, Patch is not leaving Gelman's side.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make
I
a
guess
roll
You
for-
grab Copper.
Yeah, I was about to say, Copper, who gets left
can't
behind in the stands, is like, where did everyone go? No. He's gonna break his connection at this point. He needs his own peepers.
Couple things. I'm making a roll for Gelman real quick. Okay. Pact, I would like a medicine check from you.
$23.
23. Okay. As you're kind of looking over Gelman, the ref also kind of comes up next to the two of you, and he kind of holds up the needle for you both to see, and he's like, how the fuck did you find this, mate?
I don't know. I was trying to apply a hold. Next thing you know, it brushes up against my elbow. I don't know who did it. I don't know why. This is gonna interfere with my pay. I was gonna say that is technically would be a deception, wouldn't it?
I would say yes. I will give you advantage on the roll, though. Easy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
23.
That is a very good roll.
Let's go, Pact.
You also, pulling your medicine check, you notice that Gelman is not only, like, green in the gills, most certainly. You notice that his pupils are almost, like, pulsing. Like someone who, they are two different sizes, almost like someone who just came off of the back half of a stroke or a seizure. And he is disoriented, but he still seems to somewhat kind of like he's able to still kind of tell what's going on. He's like, what the fuck? Oh. For all intents and purposes, Gelman is under the poison condition at this moment. All right, son, let's get you to a medic. As the ref starts trying to help Gelman up to his feet. Pet medic.
Can
will wanna
Lace
check you out.
see?
Yeah, you're all kind of encroaching on this position at this moment, and as they're all beginning to kind of hop down, the ref is like, hey, crowd can't be down here. Hey, look, I don't know what you did for bets. You gotta go up and get your money handled, all right? And you notice he's got a very different accent from what he was doing for his announcing.
Pact will
Bot
just
will
say,
just hold out
hey,
the muscle bomb with him.
they're with me. Yeah.
I'm a cleric. And Lace is gonna run up, like, quickly and try to assess the situation. Can Lace tell that it's poison?
I'm gonna need a medicine check from you. I am gonna give you an advantage on this check because of the result of Pact's diagnosis.
Hello, I'm coming, guys.
23?
Simri, you and Copper are down here as well. You've been able to rejoin at this point.
Oh. I was just gonna ask if I could move through the crowd, just looking to see if I see anybody
Okay.
bookish.
Yeah. Perception check from you. As for your medicine check, Lath, you are able to tell that he is poisoned as well. You're more specifically, though, with assistance from the result of Pact's check, you're able to tell that this medicine, unlike what happened to Simri, okay, your inspiration, understood?
Use my inspiration, yeah.
Yes. Unlike what happened to Simri, where Simri was poisoned by what was presumably Rook, and underwent a short form paralysis, this seems like a much more dilute is not the term, a weaker strength poison of sorts. This seems like this is meant to disorientate rather than paralyze or incapacitate.
Lace will cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ooh.
You lay your hands upon Gelman, and you all kind of see that kind of radiant wave, that almost like a pulse through water, go throughout Gelman's form. And for the briefest of moments, you guys can almost see like his insides, kind of like if you were looking at him through like a projector, you could see like the forms of his ribs and his organs. And you see he kind of blinks a few times. You see a bit of color return to his face. His eyes straighten out, and he kind of puts his head up on his head, his hand up on his head, like, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, that will wake you the fuck up.
I hope that's at least a little better.
Yeah, that's a lot better. You're a cleric, you said? Shit, I need more friends like you.
I need me one of those.
I need me one of those. Simri. With a 16, the crowd has kind of begun to disperse a bit a number of folks are like heading, because this was the last fight of the first round. Most of the crowd is beginning to disperse, heading off, either leaving fully or heading to the table to figure out what the situation with their bets are. A couple folks seem to be hanging around and just kind of talking about the fight, like, yo, that was a good fucking hold then. What was it, Grasshopper put him in? I haven't seen Gelman go down like that in a while. Yeah, fucking, what are they talking about, though? Interference? Beats the fuck out of me, man. Shit's weird. Somebody probably threw something, we just didn't see it. Or maybe Grasshopper had one of them mages at his back. I don't know. Just kind of
mages.
One of them mages. Just kind of idle chatter. A lot of talk about the fight. You do not, at this juncture, see Rook.
Rook-ish, but yes.
Rook or anything Rook-ish.
Oh, no chess pieces in the crowd? What the hell?
No. As far as you can
Bishops.
No blueprints, got it.
That's because the bishop is in the center tending to the wounded.
This is true.
At this juncture, as things are kind of beginning to resolve, Ogrim, Ishkar Ogrim, who is kind of moved off from the betting table. He has seemed to have come back around and like actually down into the pit. Reminder, this gentleman, the dwarvish fellow, he actually begins to kind of walk up to you, and he looks a bit stern at the moment. Not pissed, but kind of like, yo, what the fuck? He kind of...
What the hell happened?
Yeah. He starts kind of walking up to the group, the collection of y'all, and it's like, well, you couldn't even spare to be here on time, and now what? We're having fights get thrown out? What the hell, Gelman? We run a legitimate business here. You fucking serious with this?
What the hell, man?
What the hell, man? What the hell, man, Gelman?
He's used that line before.
Oh, yeah.
May get a better joke, I don't know.
Gelman seems like he's still a bit winded at the moment from very nearly being choked out, also having the poison expelled from his system. So he doesn't respond immediately, but Ogrim does turn to you, Pact, and goes, well, I promise you a cut of the pay. Let me... And he fishes into his back pocket and he slaps you with a bag of coinage. You cut for him from the bettings tonight. And Pact, you are going to get a collection of 85 gold pieces.
Nice.
Whoops. Damn.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Technically, your little fight with Gelman was more or less an exhibition match. Because you beat Baldric, you're moving on to the next round. You come back in 2 nights if you still want to compete. Otherwise, you're welcome to compete anytime if the tournament scene ain't your thing. But, and he kind of taps you on the shoulder. I appreciate you sticking your neck out. I promise you a chance to speak with the boss whenever you wish it. So, I mean, whenever is most convenient for you, you merely come find me.
Your boss. Who do you mean by that?
Above game, you guys, he offered you an opportunity to talk with the pitmaster, Grot Rock.
I figured as much, but I didn't know if it was between Grot or Varen.
Varen?
Vera. Sorry.
Oh, Vera.
My notes were all fucked up.
He is referring to Grot Rock in this scenario.
Okay.
Root.
Root.
Gelman. Not sure.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be down here often, so if... I don't know. He'll just kind of like tap Gelman on the shoulder. If you can give him another chance, I think we can call it square. He was a contender to the title, or however you were mentioning it. Would hate to see interest like that fade away just because of one incident.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check. I'm gonna give you advantage on this.
Hmm?
17.
He thinks for a bit. He kind of starts rubbing his hand on the back of his neck.
You're twisting my arm a little bit, but why the hell not? Gelman, if you want, you lazy bastard, you're welcome to take your spot back in the tournament. If this lad is willing to offer it up to you.
Gelman, who's finally kind of like getting back up to his feet. He kind of looks at you, Pact. Looks a little confused. You do see his eyes kind of trace down to the sigil of the Dawn Creed on you.
Yeah, why the fuck not? No, I'm
He
good.
would like to Pact would like to whisper into Gelman's ear a bit. My kindness comes at a price. You have to hear out me and my compatriots.
You see he kind of takes a bit of a deep breath.
All right, fine. But primarily because I admit you fought well. You fight well. I think I can, if you're willing, I might buy a round if you want.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, Gilman, you're back in. Be back in 2 days. You though, lad, you don't want to take part in another fight. You and your friends, you just come and ask of me, and you ask about your meeting for the boss, of course.
I'll keep it in mind.
All right, now clear out. We gotta clean up this shit. Fucking hell.
Does he? Who has the pin? Technical pen.
As far as y'all know, the Wrath still has it.
Simri would come up. Sorry, I'm trying not to drop something. Simri would come up and be like, "Actually, can I have the weapon?" Question mark at the end.
Make me a persuasion check, Simri.
That's better than I thought it was gonna be.
The ref still kind of confused about the whole thing. Fucking, I guess.
Thank you. Takes it from his fingers as she walks by.
Now,
To be with
somebody
the rest of
remind
the
me
group.
real quick. Did anyone place bids on Pact for the fight?
I did.
How much did you put down again?
2 gold.
You're gonna get back a heaping. Hold on, I need to double check my notes from last session. Let me see. Where is it?
Thanks, Brain. We can remember that, but not the name of characters. Got it.
Hold on. I am having trouble finding it. But I know I do, so just give me a second.
Second given. It's been too long.
Okay, that was the original odds adjusted for Pact. Simri, you're gonna get back 12 gold.
Nice. I'm pretty sure Copper also did. Yeah.
Also 2 gold.
Yeah, so you both get back 12 gold.
Sweet.
So if that was the last match, did Valen win? Could Bach put 5 gold on him?
Yes, that's right. You put money
Let's
down on
go!
Valen. Valen did win his match. You get back, because the odds were different between Valen's match and this match. You get back 10 gold. People were pretty confident in Valen, it seemed. So
Nice.
the difference in winnings was not that different. But with that, Simmer, you now have this pin in your hand, kind of looking at it, kind of like I mentioned before. It's small. It's incredibly thin. It's like an acupuncture needle.
Mm-hmm. And she just walks up and goes, I'm having a thought. I don't know how those magics work. Luckily, we know a lot of magic users, so I'm probably going to talk about this when we're out of here.
I think this is an excellent time to find a cozy spot for our competitor to catch his breath.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You guys clear out of the arena. Not just the pit, but do you leave... You leave the arena, but do you leave the fight pits
Veer's-
altogether?
I don't know about you guys. I would suggest that we find just like a room in the fight pits and just have our
Yeah,
talk
probably
there.
stay around the area.
Yeah. You could likely find a secluded location down here.
Just because I think this would be fun. Like, so it's got like, I'm imagining it's got like tunnels that have doors on the left and right side.
Correct.
So, as we find a room with, like just like a room with no one inside, Copper's going to go ahead and cast. Where is it?
Oh, also, while you're doing that, Copper, anyone who turned in any of their stuff, this would be packed or bulk, if you guys turned in your belongings to the staff here, you would get those back with no issue.
If I remember correctly, I left my stuff with Copper.
Yep.
I believe
Which you are
did as
going to
well.
get back, and I have not touched your nonsense at all.
Thank you.
You don't see any sticky little cobalt. Bleh, bleh. My god. I was
Uh-huh.
trying to say copper and cobalt at the same time. These sticky
Kobold,
little
yes.
cobalt pinky prints. Kobold, yeah.
So I'm actually going to
Nice.
put a silent image that just says, what is it? Don't go in if you don't want to get fired, dash the boss, like a big note on the front.
Oh.
Staff only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. All right,
Cupado.
you guys find this cozy little nook. You have your little wallet now to keep yourself secluded. And it's around this time that Gelman finally kind of opens up to your group.
So who the fuck are you guys? Why is Doc sending you to bring my meds to me?
Sorry to slip into the accent again.
If we are to be perfectly frank, the visit to the doctor was a method of which to track you down. See, the malady that you suffered from was courtesy of someone we believe has been stalking you. Has there been any sightings or followings that you have noticed in the recent days?
Copper, make me a persuasion check. Make it with advantage, because your group has done quite a bit for Gelman at this rate.
Yippee,
Bob's
yippee,
gonna put
yippee,
the
yippee.
muscle rub jar on the table.
Yeah, he'll
And
take
slide
it.
it to Gelman.
25.
Nice.
You say this, and he looks to Pact and Bulk, and he clocks you both as Dawn Creed members, given your insignia. He seems a little wary, but given what's happened over the past few minutes, he seems to kind of lighten up a little bit.
As a matter of fact, yes. I believe someone is following me.
Can you give a description of some sort, or is this just a feeling?
Only got a glimpse of him once, coated in full black, like an white ivory mask, I guess. Covers the face. Not overly tall, not built like myself or big man over here, gesturing to you, Bulk. Maybe closer to the, what was it, grasshopper? Your size.
You can just call me Pact at this point. We're not in the ring. We're not performing, so it's fine.
Pact, then. I take it you're on a Creed contract, then?
No. The Creed has nothing to do with this.
Blackwatch,
This
then?
fucker's been after us too.
Oh, dog.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Call it
That's
more... Sorry, what?
That's the illusionary guard dog I put in front, sleeping.
Yeah, so. Fuck. Sorry, damn. Supposed to go to the bathroom. Shit.
Not really much of Blackwatch either. Call this a personal vendetta. He targeted one of our own, and we're trying to hunt him down, let's just say.
It's very personal.
Friends. And he looks to the rest of his group. Given how close Master Gelman here is to what just happened, I believe we are within our right to be candid about what we are doing. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Sounds like a deep pot.
You, Master Sonoa, were the target of a serial killer.
Rook Ashford, if that name means anything to you.
We noticed he's harvesting, hunting more built folks like you and I.
Hunting? Why?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
They are a morbid artisan, and I shudder to think what they are doing with individuals such as yourself.
Fuck. You see, at first he seemed like confused. Now he seems a little frustrated. You see, he's kind of rolling the arm that had the pin in it.
Only I'd relish the challenge of someone trying to take my life, but I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. All that concoction they dosed me with, that was heavy shit. I haven't felt anything like that in a long time. It felt like I had come off of a 3-week-long bender.
You are lucky. That is far from the most devious toxin at their service. There is, in truth, they themselves put us on this path. They have been taunting us, sending us riddles, and the occasional body. We will
Occasionally popping up to taunt me physically.
Their hint this time was enough to send us on our trail to you, and we were fortunate, as it seems we arrived just in time to avoid whatever they had planned.
Yeah, awfully convenient. You seem to know a lot about this serial killer, this Rook Ashford. Can't say I'm familiar with the name. Can't say I like what you're telling me either.
It's not something that anyone should, but it is what we are dealing with and the reason we are here, so I'm not entire. Go ahead.
And honestly, none of us knew who this person was until we started this investigation. So, it's not surprising you don't know who he is.
So what, are you all like secret agents or like...
No.
Just righteous folk?
Pissed off, trying not to die.
Also, no. Yeah,
I
I
like
prefer
this.
not to be stalked.
Consider us just private investigators at this point.
Look, that motherfucker made it personal, paralyzing me in the middle of the street and giving me the first note in the first place.
So you've had an encounter with this Ashford already.
Yeah,
And you're alive because...
that's the other part we're trying to figure out.
One does not send clues without some form of entertainment in those they are sending around like chickens with severed heads.
He kind of leans back a little bit and kind of takes in a deep breath.
Well, I'll tell you what I know, I guess. Been feeling uneasy the past couple days, like I've been being watched.
He kind of looks to you, Pact, and you, Bulk.
Do you two know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, we've heard your name around once or twice. Someone who, let's just say, isn't much of a team player for the sake of the mission.
If that's how they want to spin it, sure. I'm not well enough to argue, nor do I care. That chapter of my life has closed. But it does play relevance into this. As the two of you know,
Looking to you, Bulk, and you, Pact.
I used to be a member of the Creed. Job went bad, some calls were made. Was on the street a while, trying to get back up on my feet. Took a little job for Lady Arvia, doing protection and whatnot for the Crescent Lounge. But my primary income and my primary career is down here fighting. Bloodthirsty idiots will pay a heavy penny to watch a good fight. Now, you already spoke with the doc, so you probably know a bit about this already, but before and after each fight, I like to go see the doc. He's a good physician, I've known him a while. Gives me a look, check over, and I go about my way. What I don't tell the doc, and what I'm sure you all probably... Well, to say you don't care is not accurate, but what you at least don't know is that that's not the only part of my routine that I do. Before the fights, after I see the doc, I always go out to Blackwall Memorial Cemetery and pay my respects to my fellow Creed members. The ones that died because of me. Or rather, I got get killed, however the fuck you want to put it, you want to phrase it. It was there that I first really clocked that I was being followed. Some person, some man, thing, I don't know, just beyond my line of sight. Just enough to where I could pick up on it like they wanted me to. I was in the Creed for a long time. I'm familiar with folks wanting to know that you're following them, and this person wanted me to know that they were following me. So I laid low a bit, which is why I was late to this fight. Thought I managed to scare them off by roughing up a few goons in front of them, but well, now I'm getting the impression that they were unimpressed.
Also, Pact. I see that you wish to make an insight check. Go ahead. Go ahead. and-
Blinkers.
Blinkers.
I
Anyone
didn't
who
want
wants
to
make an insight
interrupt
check?
you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Anyone who wants to go ahead and make an insight check.
I can.
Almost. That's a 16.
I have that 13.
14.
Can we get a 15?
10.
Fuck.
Sorry.
For all of
How
you,
could you?
he seems like he's being genuine. Pact and Bulk, I will say, the two of you do know that oftentimes members who are from Blackwall or residents in Blackwall, Creed members who perish while on the job, there is a plan for higher tier members where they can have a resurrection fee paid ahead of time. So if they were to croak on a mission, they could possibly be revived. You do know, though, that sometimes folks who aren't revived or, either don't pay the fee or are truly lost or whatever. A number of the Creed members are buried at Blackwall Memorial Cemetery. You two get that for free, given your connection with the Dawn Creed.
Yippee, 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 yippee.
Yippee, 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 yippee.
That's the short version. Long version is a lot of anxiety, paranoia. But I've been in the field
And he throws up visible air quotes.
for a while. I'm not some bullheaded jawhead who just likes to throw fists for fun. I know things, which is why,
And he kind of leans forward a bit.
if you're all going after this serial killer, I want in.
You sure that's wise? Especially after he targeted you. Apologies, they targeted you.
Way I
Better
see it.
than
Way I see it.
better than him staying here by himself just to get caught again.
Way I see it, if he's after me, seems like he got some bait to work with. And, well, I don't take too kindly to poison and folks out from my life, so yeah, I think I'm in.
Yeah, I think I'm back.
Thank you.
Fuck
Thank you, CG,
off.
for getting the reference.
Your association would be most beneficial to you and to us. I agree that leaving you alone would be dangerous, and moreover, joining our investigation would allow us to, as you mentioned, use you as potential bait, though that would not be something that I would bring up unless you were already mentioned you were willing about it.
Way I see it, if folks out here getting murked from the outside of the, well, outside of the normal in Blackwall. Somebody's probably gonna need to do something about it. And, well, I like living. I think most of us like living. So yeah, why the fuck not? What else I got to lose?
Very
I
well.
mean, if you want your dead body to be turned into some weird art form, then sure, I guess.
He visibly cocks an eyebrow at that.
Hell you
Don't.
on about?
Do not poke. It's not something you want to see.
See. Y'all are fucking
That-
weird.
We've
Thanks.
heard that once or twice.
Yeah,
That
this
does-
group's fucking wild.
Yeah.
That does bring us to a bit of an impasse, though. There is a bit of concern, as this Rook Ashford has been known to break into our domiciles to leave his cryptic clues. Which, before our association, we were sorting out better sleeping acquaintances, but Fortunately, you are tagging along. That leaves us in a small pickle. I have an idea on that, but it is something to be aware of.
Speaking of places, yours is probably not safe. I think that's obvious. Also,
I sleep at
I would
I sleep
avoid
at the
the
brothel.
Crescent Lounge for a
Brothel.
minute, although Lady Aurovere does miss you.
Yeah, I'm sure she does. I've been holed up in a little hidey hole down here, a little place a friend loaned me a long time back, but I do typically work and sleep at the lounge, so I'm sure she's confused. I'll let her know that I'm alright.
Excellent. Isolation and hiding seem to be a poor choice. It is, but then again, after his recent move, he kind of like gestures back to the center. I suspect that being out in the open is not a major issue for him either, considering how he was brazen enough to attack during the middle of a fight that hundreds of people were keenly watching. Copper sighs a little bit.
Seems a little bold, given that he's trying to do this, what, in a way I would presume would be private. Seems reckless to me.
Everyone go ahead and make me insight checks.
Yeah.
I have a cynical thought.
13.
15.
I'm gonna use a psionic die to make that possible
17.
success.
13. I'm gonna use my inspiration for that.
Ooh,
Dirty
20.
Good use of a psionic die.
So dirty 20. Nice, Pack.
26.
Oh,
26. So 26, 20, 15, 17. So Lath, Simri, Pact. There are, and Pact especially, because you heard something that the others didn't. You heard that the Ref mention taking, I almost said Bulk, taking Gelman to see the pit doctor.
That's what I thought too.
What better place to be whisked away than unconscious in a medical ward? In a rather, what's the word I'm going for? Shady
Convenient?
part of town.
Ah, fair.
Simri will kind of perk up. I don't know if you know, Kelman. This is just a question. How often do people down here see the doctor here?
All the time. Poor guy can't stop seeing people. I try to keep away from him. He gives me a bad feeling, and like I said, I've known Dr. Chaplin a long time. A couple other fighters have their own personal doctors they like to use too, but
Hold on, I'm looking for a name.
Thank you.
but
I do have a secondary question.
Onsith is pretty reliable for the folk down here who get hurt.
And I'll give you all a spelling on that. So,
That's another A name.
it is another A name. I'm so sorry. So, in the spelling list, I will give y'all... He hasn't said the full name yet, but I will go ahead and give y'all this person's full name. So, it is Onsith Dorlin. Blackwall Pit Medic. And then the other details about him will remain hidden until y'all either meet him or get more information. But Onsith Dorlin is this the pit doctor's full name. The pit medic's full name.
A bad feeling how
He's just weird, a little creepy.
Just
He's
a freak.
he's one of those people who enjoys their job a little too much.
Oh,
He's a
How
good
would you
doctor, don't get me
describe-
wrong, just a little freaky.
How about you describe this doctor?
Visually or personality?
Yes.
Visually, I have a sneaking suspicion about something.
Scrawny little elven man, maybe half elven. Been down here a while. I'd suggest he's probably full elf, given that he's been here a while. Not originally from Blackwall. He's from, I think he's from Gold Coast. But he's a scrawny little thing, a bit more deeper, like bronze-colored skin. Dark hair. Likes to hold this. Likes to have a belt with all of his little fun tools on it. Scalpel, bone saw, those sorts of things.
Copper kind of frowns a little bit at that. Been here a while then.
I mean, elves live long lives.
Yes.
I don't know if he's been here longer than I have, but
I'm sure that he's lived through many events in Blackwall.
I feel like you're insinuating something and I'm not putting it together.
2.
Right, sorry. Rook has been here before.
Ah!
It's a possibility that that he could be in league with Rook.
Well, if you want, I can take y'all to him. He's probably still here. I'm pretty sure the weird fucker sleeps here.
I would love to have a conversation with this, as you say, weird fucker.
I almost asked what time it was, and then I remembered we're underground.
I mean, that is something to be said.
Yeah, because I remember it was just around lunch when we left to get down here. So
In no
it's probably
time.
not. It's
I
probably
was gonna
not
s-
that.
It
Okay,
is
so
around
how
that
about-
time. It's actually probably a little after. Round one of the
We
tournament
don't have
took a
lot of
while.
time. We don't have a lot of time. We have to be back at the Copper Piece at 7.
True.
It's probably
We have a meeting.
it's probably at this stage getting to think about time realistically. It's probably roughly around 5, maybe edging
Oof.
towards 6.
And how long does it take to get? Well, depends on where we come out, but
If you
Given
guys
where
came
we
out the
entered,
way
how
that
far
you
away?
went in, which was near the Silver Lantern, it wouldn't take terribly long. It would take maybe 15, 20
Okay.
minutes, maybe.
okay, so
So if you guys
should be
wanted to
fine.
have this conversation with Onsith, with the doctor, you probably could afford it. Yeah.
okay. We should have time. Shit. We have to. Simri looks at Copper. The connection is probably fading because I remember I rolled last time and it's only an hour. And probably just before it goes out, what are we gonna explain to Lib?
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
Hey, all
Copper's
I'm
just
saying
go-
is that you could put him under witness protection. Smile.
This is true.
Good. I imagine
Put him
he
in a
would
jail
hate that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
Eh?
100%.
Yeah. Copper is going to, in the connection, say, I imagine we'll give as much of a lead as we possibly can. Though, now that you think about it, he's gonna look to Gelman and then to everyone else. I don't want to spook this doctor if we are assuming the absolute worst. It's possible, though, that your absence is enough. I suggest we strike while the iron is hot, but we don't press. Not
We
unless
just vibe check, I guess.
I agree. See if there's a clue that perhaps this pit medic left lying about.
Okay. Sounds like y'all
I
are.
just had a thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a name.
I know. Oh my god. No. Would. God, what the fuck was his name? The first dude you fought, Pact.
Baldric.
Oh, yeah, Baldur.
Baldric. He would have gone to the medic, wouldn't he?
Oh, absolutely. For free, Pact, you saw him when Gelman got involved. You saw two what looked like assistants help Baldric up and take him away, presumably to the pit medic. He was out. He's gonna need a checkup.
How long has it been?
Since everything kind of broke up.
Yeah.
30 minutes, maybe? No more?
Okay.
30 minutes. More
you
than
can-
30 minutes, not more than an hour.
You can talk after this question, Joe, after I ask this. Gelman, do you know if you've paid attention? I don't know if you have. Around the time most people spend in the medic's office after a general fight, when they're just knocked out, it's not too bad.
Let me make a check for him.
Yippee.
Good check. That's a 17. Oh, I forgot. I have a sheet. I can just roll it. Oh, well. I already rolled it on my table.
Oh, well.
Depends on the condition. Some folks will stay overnight, some will stay a few days if they got like concussions or broken bones. But usually it's recommended that we at least get a brief check over after our fights. No more than an hour, maybe. Just make sure that
Okay.
we don't got any internal bleeding or cracked skulls. Make sure we're good to go for
So-
fights, especially for events like these where we have to be back in the pit in 2 days.
So we're most likely walking into a checkup once again. Or, worst case scenario, no one's there.
The number you did on Baldric, looking at you, Pact, I'd wager he's still there. Doc will probably hold him over for the night just to make sure.
We should probably start moving then.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to hope that the doctor isn't too distracted then.
Yeah,
If he is, I can pick his pockets.
I can
Let's
lead
go.
you out to him.
And
That's-
he's gonna kind of like start to go, and then he's gonna kind of hit the illusion, and he's gonna be like,
So is this like an actual wall, or is this one of those... I'm not magic-oriented, so I don't... I had people... for
Copper just walks right through.
that. Oh, great.
Cool, thanks.
now, as you guys take your leave from here, given the time that you guys have, has passed since things kind of simmered down, I will say, if you guys wish for it, you can go ahead and gain the benefit of a short rest.
Yay!
Yippee! I was just looking at something. That's what I was
So,
doing.
Ooh,
I know
get feedback.
my little warlock will get spells back if you have any wasted. Then anyone
Hooray!
who wants to go ahead and roll hit dice is welcome too. And then of course, folks like Pact, you'll get your key points back. Anyone who gets resources that restore on a short rest, you're welcome to go ahead and get those back. And then I think, looking at
I
time,
get
at
my
the
roar
time,
back.
I think while y'all are doing this, this would be a great time for a bio break.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So, let us go ahead and do that. Thank you all for joining us thus far. It's good to be back. We'll be back in just
Thus
a
us far.
few... Shut up. We'll be back in a few moments. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back. Alrighty. So, you all are going to go mug a poor doctor who definitely has not done anything wrong.
Who definitely hasn't done any crimes as we stand down in the hollow full of thieves and murderers, probably.
Yeah.
We're just gonna talk to him. We're just gonna talk to him.
That's it. With our fists, I mean our
Just gonna talk to him.
very diplomatic
Loading a shotgun.
hands.
As you guys are moving through the halls here, Gelman is leading y'all as he seems to know where you all are heading. He brings y'all up to what almost looks like a bulkhead door, and there's a distinct boom, boom, boom as he knocks on the door. You may enter. You hear kind of muffled from behind the door. Gelman kind of takes the wheel and turns it, and you hear the bulkhead kind of come unlocked, and the door opens. And you guys see sat on one of these. It's a rather crude setup. You see that it's one big chamber. To the left, you have what looks like the primary setup for the doctor, for Ansith, which is like his desk, bunch of like medicine cabinets, all this sort of stuff. And then on the right, what looks like the medical wing, where like the patients are actually properly set up. You see that currently sat in one of the beds, kind of nursing what seems to be a pretty nasty headache, is Baldric.
I'm telling you, Doc, I'm fine.
I beg to differ, Mr. Ironhand. I'd suggest taking a few painkillers and sleeping here for tonight. Just making sure that you haven't suffered any sort of concussion. That was a nasty blow to the head you took. As you see, kind of writing upon what looks like a rather not shady. I've lost the word. Shabby. Shabby's the word I wanted. A rather shabby clipboard is this man. Covered in less blood than the picture gives off. Notably. But the one is super quiet now all of a sudden.
That's because it changed back to voice isolation, because my mic was picking everything up.
Gotcha. As Gelman described, Ansith Dorlin, rather scrawny, average height elf with bright blue eyes, dark hair. He appears to be high elf in origin. I have updated your descriptors or your biological facts for this man in the Hoomps channel. And he seems to just kind of be writing a couple notes. And then Baldric, kind of seeing you guys come in, and goes,
Yeah, no, I think I'm good. Just give me the meds, I'll take them home.
I don't recommend it.
I don't like an audience.
And he snatches what looks like a small vial of medication from the doctor. And he gets up and he starts walking through, like, towards your group, and he kind of just pushes past you guys. He sees you packed. What's that?
Later, brass balls, and he'll like go for a high five as he's pushing past.
Ah, shove it.
As Baldric kind of look towards Pact, he'll just he'll look back and just see Pact like making a gun motion and just the like as if he's firing it. Goodbye.
You hear him under his breath.
Last time I underestimated a runt.
God,
Says
I don't know
nothing.
what it, right? I don't know what it would be to, I guess, mildly get his attention, because Sumri has, like, a sentence to say to this man.
You can probably just mutter something to him as he's walking by.
Yeah. It would be whispered. Well, of course, right as I go to say it, my brain forgets what I was gonna say. Simri would just say, keep yourself safe. There's more going on. There's much more going on, and anyone in here could be at risk.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
I'm gonna say disadvantage because he doesn't like y'all.
He doesn't even know me! What the fuck?
He sees you with.
Well, you're with two dudes he doesn't like.
Though.
Yeah.
You didn't need it, doesn't matter! 2 dirty 20s.
Dirty 20s.
Ah, yes. KYS. Keep yourself safe.
Yes! Our favorite phrase here.
Fun thing, I had someone actually say that to me about my my Blitz shirt that I have.
What?
Oh my god.
I have a shirt, the Blitzo KYS from
Yeah.
from Helluva.
Oh.
And he
Okay,
points at it and goes, "Yeah, Blitz, keep yourself safe."
Fantastic.
Sorry, I had a visceral reaction. I was like, who the fuck said that? Just looking at your shirts.
But, Simri, as you say this to him, he kind of huffs. You're unsure if it's stuck with him or what. He's nursing a pretty bad headache, it would seem. But as Baldric exits, and it is just you guys and Dr. Dorlin, he still kind of scribing something on his clipboard. He looks up at the collection of you and goes, "Oh, I see, Mr. Sonoa." He kind of cocks an eyebrow a bit, noticing the large group of people. What can I help you with?
Be careful, they roam in packs.
Have you come for
No,
a
they're
checkup? That
with
was a pretty nasty fall you took. I hope you are not too hurt.
I'm fine, Doc. These folks got a few questions for you.
I see. And he kind of gives you all a couple looks over. Couple Creed members, I am noticing, but the rest of you, And he kind of purses his lips a little bit. He kind of gestures his hands like he's going to say something. You, have questions for me? And he goes over to his desk and he sets the clipboard down. Am I in trouble?
Just curious, I suppose, Master Dorlin. We had a encounter earlier, as you did see, and we were wondering about what general procedures there are down here. You see, a grasshopper, if he is to compete further, as his manager, I would like to know what might happen should something akin to, I don't know, a major injury were to occur.
That's right. I thought I noticed the new, I believe the term is rookie amongst your group. Grasshopper, that was a wonderful fight you put up against Mr. Ironhand. You put him in quite a state, dare I say. You're his manager, looking to you, Copper. Well, if you must know, it depends on the extent of the condition of my clients. I call them clients. It seems more professional than patients. My clients, depending, I recommend full physicals before and after their fights, and based on their condition after the fight, proper treatment. Now your grasshopper, your fighter, you did get a little roughed up by Mr. Sinora here. If you seek a a physical, a check over. I can do that such for you. You don't seem to have any, at the initial glance, any broken bones or a bloody nose as such, so I take it you are likely not too hurt, too harmed, but if you are experiencing headaches or anything of the sort, I can do a more thorough look over and maybe dispense some medication should I find any unsettling findings.
I'm fine for now, thank you.
I do think that maybe Mr. Sonoa should, though. Just to make sure he's alright. Semri says, making direct eye contact with Gelman, like, do this.
Do this thing.
I am inclined
Sit on the
to-
table. They are.
I am inclined to agree. That was a bit of a fall that you took, Mr. Sonoa, and I heard that you were subject to some sort of intoxication of some sort. You see Gelman, who's kind of looking back at you, Simri. He looks back to the doctor.
Yeah, think somebody might have doped me up with something in the fight. Might be good to give me a once over, Doc.
I see. It is common that you are here seeking my services, and the rest of these folks. I see that you have your opponent, Grasshopper, and his manager, but the rest of you, there's quite a number of you. Friends, I take it?
It was me a drink. Us gesturing to the group.
I see. Then I will try not to take too much of your time. Come, sit, Mr. Gelman. Let me give you a once over.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Where in the room is his desk?
So
Is he facing away from it when he goes to?
he is
He'll-
facing
oh my
away
God.
from it. So in truth, when you enter this room, it is the door where you are, and then directly on the other side of the room. And this room is longer than it is wider. It is directly on the other side of this room. With it, like, if you were sat in the chair, your back would face the door.
Okay.
And he is just stood in front of it as he was talking to you all, having sat down his clipboard. But now he's kind of gesturing over to one of the beds, the same bed that Baldric was sat at, which is just
Can
a
I do
few
it?
feet to the right. If you're facing
Insight?
the desk. Insight? Sure. Where are you trying to insight?
Yeah. General, I guess not general vibe. Understanding that he's a doctor, it makes sense that he's pushing for fighters to see him, obviously. And given his apparently his personality, apparently he is quite a little creepy, but I think maybe just seeing if he's tense for any reason
Seeing if
other
he's
than
out of
the big
sorts.
group. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we caught him in the middle of something.
Modified vibe
Oh,
check.
I forgot to take that off. That was at disadvantage.
That's okay. It would still be a 6.
Was it insight? Yeah. I was about to also. I also thought I hit investigation for a second.
Are you sticking with the 6?
Well, I mean, yeah. I don't have any inspiration to reroll, so.
Okay. He does seem, on the surface, a little, I guess you could say anxious, a little tense, given that such a large group has come before him and they're hitting him back and forth with questions. The scenario to him just seems weird. That much you're able to get out.
Okay. Also doing this before I forego the connection again.
Mhm.
This is 2 hours. Cool, thanks. His name is not Coleman. I keep trying to call him Coleman. Gelman.
Mm-hmm.
And Copper, since they're probably going to be the ones talking to him most.
Fair enough.
Gelman will go over kind of begrudgingly and he'll kind of sit up on the bed. Ansith will go over and he'll start doing kind of like an initial exam, asking questions. Any nausea, apnea, any sort of headaches, or any sort of heart palpitations, anything outside of the normal? Just kind of giving a general overview, and Gelman's like kind of giving just straight answers back, like no, fine, yada yada, nothing of no lasting symptoms.
You know, going to the doctor because someone told you to, even though you feel fine.
Right.
I have a quick question above game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who could we tell had a issue with poison? Did we mention that?
What do you mean had an issue with poison?
Like the ref and
I see what you're saying. I don't believe you guys didn't mention it, but given the treatment that the diagnosis and the treatment that was administered by Pact and Lath, there was the ref at least was likely able to determine, like, you know, he might have been doped up with something momentarily.
Understood.
It's unsure if Ogrim was able to piece that together, considering his sort of demeanor when he came to talk to Gelman. And
Understood. Copper will ask, well, it seems that there was some sort of chemical earlier. Is that common down here?
I am not necessarily at liberty to discuss the symptoms or diagnoses of my clients, but I can say I have seen it once or twice.
Oh, I see. Such a thing would probably make its way into an organization such as this at least once or twice. I imagine.
You wouldn't believe.
I imagine as a result you have many antitoxins available for such an occasion.
He's gonna insight you, Copper.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome to roll deception if you wish, or any sort of charisma-based check.
I'm actually going to roll persuasion because, as far as I'm concerned, this is a perfectly valid question to ask, considering what we just went through.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's an inspo.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more time.
It happened.
It happened again!
Oh my god!
Will it be?
Okay.
Oh, you got so different!
Hey, you got it doubled. Let's go.
What the fuck? That's 3 times in one night. Between 2 different players. That's crazy. Okay.
I'm scared. Chat, I'm scared.
He does kind of raise an eyebrow to you, Copper. Copper.
Copper.
Copper. I have a collection of medication suitable for this sort of condition. Yes. Why do you ask? Why are you so concerned with Mr. Sonora's well-being? I thought Grasshopper was your fighter.
That is the reason. But if this is a common occurrence and something were to happen to my fighter, I would like to know that there is something that can be done by the staff on hand.
I see. Well, if it will give you a bit of ease, I can show you my collection of suitable materials for curing and treating poison and toxic substances.
Excellent.
I don't think toxic is a word. Toxic is the word.
No.
Uh,
Noxious and toxic is probably
Yes,
what
that's what I was going for. Noxious.
all right. I shall wait until the exam is over, of course.
Yes.
I'd like
Please.
to insight his demeanor at this line of questioning, please.
Sure. Roll me insight.
May I as well?
Yeah. Anyone who wants to.
Yep.
Ooh, 21.
21. Oh,
24.
Leith and Simri are going to perceive the desk. Not investigate, just perceive.
Okay.
But we can do that after the results
Yeah.
for this if you want.
I'll swing back around to you both, as well as anyone who wishes to do things while they're here. But as far as Copper and Pact, truthfully, he seems like he's getting a little annoyed. He's trying.
That's fair.
At first, he was like, "This is kind of weird," but if they want an exam, they want an exam, and now he's being pelted with questions as to the quality of his work while he's in the middle of a exam with a patient. He's kind of like, are they being fucking serious right now?
Trying
That's
to do
fair.
their fucking job.
In that case, Copper will take the metaphorical hint, and he'll just say, good to know that. I'm just worried about the future. I'll let you continue with your exam.
I appreciate it, Mr. Copper, was it? I don't remember if you told him your name.
I don't think
I
we said any of our names.
No, we have not said
Okay.
any of our names.
Then he would not know that. He would
Yeah.
not have said that. Mr. I'm sorry, I don't believe I caught your name.
I'm trying to remember if I gave a pseudonym earlier.
I don't think
I
you
don't
did.
believe you did.
You did.
Yeah.
You did not.
Okay, then I will keep up going with just a Copper is fine.
Mr. Copper. Very well. As this conversation is going on, Simri and Lath, you both are checking out the desk, you said? You're just kind of giving it a once-over?
Yeah, I'm actually thinking I should probably just give Leith the help action.
Sure. Absolutely.
Buck will
Lath,
try to obscure y'all with his buddy.
yeah, absolutely.
Give you advantage.
So I will say that does help because I presume you guys are trying to be unnoticed while you're doing this. So with Bulk's
Yes.
help, both of you roll me stealth checks with advantage. I almost said disadvantage.
Oh, please don't. Yippee! I almost hit survival. Wow, not great for me. 17.
So it would.
Question.
Yeah, it would.
Since I'm just looking but not moving,
Uh-huh.
would I still be at disadvantage?
Well, Bulk is giving you advantage, so no. It would
So
just be a straight. It would
roll,
be a
technically.
straight roll. Straight roll. So it would be the 20 for you.
Whoa.
Good on you.
Hooray.
Wow.
And then both of you go ahead and make me, or sorry, Lath, make me a perception check with advantage because Simri is helping you. As you both are able to reasonably hide behind Bulk, who's giving you cover to check out the
Let's
desk unnoticed.
go.
Kind of giving a general overview of the desk. It's pretty orderly. You see that there are a couple trinkets here and there. There's a small stack of papers that just seem to be charts kind of from the day, from patients he's seen throughout the day. You notice kind of combing through them, it's a lot of like preliminary exams on actually the fighters who were getting ready to take part in the tournament that started today. And you see that there is in that stack, there's a chart for Gelman, which is way at the bottom. It's not filled out because Gelman didn't come and get his exam, you can determine. There is one for Baldric, though, from when he likely had his exam earlier in the day. But now, the one that he has set on the desk, that is a new updated chart given with his findings from his exam that he did on Baldric a little bit ago. He, kind of combing through those notes, he seems to have diagnosed Baldric with a possible mild concussion. Primarily from the knee to the head that he suffered at the end of the fight.
Definitely not the opening of the fight. That was also a foot to the face.
Mhm. Well, the foot isn't what knocked him unconscious, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Preliminary
like
concussion.
diagnosis, possible mild concussion
Minor.
from blunt force trauma, and then like recommended treatment, and then you see like a long like combination of medication names, and then under that underline bed rest.
Go the fuck to sleep.
Okay.
But yeah, so you get his SOAP notes, basically. Subjective and objective notes, an assessment, his plan for treatment. But as far as just a general overview, nothing seems too out of sort at an initial glance. Anything further, you would need to actually properly, like, comb through the desk.
Yep.
But a few
I was
minutes...
mostly curious to see how organized he was.
He seems to be very organized, at least as far as his desk goes. There's a little bit of clutter around, like, on the shelves and such, but otherwise, his desk is very orderly. A few minutes go by as he kind of finishes up his initial investigation, his initial exam of Gelman. And he eventually he is scribing kind of as he's doing this exam, and he goes, "Well, you seem to be a fine sort, you seem to be a fine sort now. Does anybody mention the lesser restoration that was cast upon him?
That's a good question. Do we, guys?
Or
I
any
don't
sort
think-
of magical healing?"
Fox not.
Mm,
Lace wouldn't say shit.
I might have said it in conversation.
I don't think
Okay.
you did.
Okay.
I also
Um,
don't remember you saying it.
Nobody
Okay.
has said it
Because
yet.
I haven't
I'm
even brought up that I'm a cleric.
Yeah, nobody has said it in the actual conversation thus far. I'm seeing if anyone would have mentioned it to him while he's doing this exam, kind of retroactively.
Mm, I think, genuinely, Copper probably would have.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you seem to be fine as of this moment, Mr. Senua. It seems that the one who cast such a restoration spell upon you does good work. I'm not seeing any sort of lack of reaction to stimuli or lights. Your pupils dilate nicely. Your hearts and lungs sound good. I believe you are. If you are feeling unwell, you are likely dealing with some post-intoxication sickness. But otherwise, I would diagnose you with a clean bill of health. If you wish, I could offer you a few medications to go home, or if you wish to remain for the evening to make sure that your head is, what is the term, on straight, you are welcome to do so. But I don't see any issue as far as an initial exam goes.
No, I think I'm good, Doc, but I appreciate the offer and the confidence, at least.
You are surely welcome. Just maybe take it easy the next day or two. I don't know what your status in the tournament is of now, but I'd likely take it easy if you plan not to fight for the next few days.
I'll keep that in mind, Doc.
Hey, Tart.
Hey.
When the doctor was going over Gelman, did he sound like disappointed or anything about how rapid the toxin was healed?
Make me an insight check.
16.
There is a hint of anxiety throughout the entirety of this conversation between him and Gelman. Not overly so, but he does seem to be a little anxious.
Who was near? Who would be near Pact at this point? Would it just be Bulk?
I'd say probably Copper is the closest.
Okay. He'll just kind of like nudge Copper real quick, and if Copper looks towards, he will. Pact will try and, I guess, make a gesture to like kind of pressure, Dr. Dorlin on this. As
Okay.
he will kind of say, looking a little nervous there, Doc.
Is this... Oh, you noticed this. Is this something we should be concerned about?
Well, I must admit, not knowing I'm not 100% certain of my diagnosis, as I do not know what substance you were, what was the term you used, shot up with. So I can't be 100% sure. I do recommend a small strain of medication just to make sure that you get all the remnants of such a toxin out, if that is what you were struck with, or as previously stated, shot up with. But unfortunately, that is kind of the crutch, or crux, or whatever the term is for magical healing. It leaves no traces for us science folk to really tag behind.
All right. Coppers go. Kind of looks on over to the two. That may be for the best, after all. And I did want to, following up earlier, see the status of your medications, just to know what we're dealing with. He did agree to that, if I'm remembering correctly. So
He did.
Yeah.
Yes, this way. Mr. Sino, I would suggest you take it easy just for a moment. I will be right back.
And he will kind of wander past the rest of the group, past Bulk, and over to one of the far cabinets, which has, you do see it's like a glass cabinet with a whole bunch of medicine bottles of varying types in there. Go ahead and Copper, make me a medicine check.
Okay.
You got this.
Come on, Copper.
You can do it. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
16.
Kind of looking over these, you see a number of things for not just like dealing with toxins and, noxious materials, but also like things for like mild headaches and migraines, some rudimentary cures for like hangovers and that sort of thing, intoxication as a result of alcohol rather than just actual like full-on like toxins and that sort of thing.
Mhm.
Seems legit as far as you're
There's
able
something-
to tell.
There is something I want to look for specifically. I don't know if it would just be lumped under antitoxin. Does he have a cure for Flambor Viper Venom?
That would require an investigation check, which I would allow in this moment as he is kind of showing off his goods here.
Alright, I'll take it.
Do it.
Would there be a way for Pact to give advantage?
I would say no. I would allow you to make your own check, though.
Okay.
It's okay. CG has lots of inspiration.
That's an 8. I'll use 1 here because we have pact.
Okay.
Yes.
19.
Nice.
18.
That 19
Let's
took
go.
a minute to roll.
It did.
19 and 18.
Just a bit.
You both see on one of the lower shelves, kind of tucked in the back, a rather suspect bottle. Suspect in that it's, unlike the rest of the bottles, which are very intricate, like very meticulously marked and labeled and named, this one doesn't even have a label on it. It is a bottle of not clear fluid, almost kind of like a, maybe like an off-white kind of color, but it is sat nestled in the back amongst the other antitoxins.
Hey, Joe.
It's a 5-hour energy.
I guess I'll try and flavor this innocently. As Copy's going like this. You just kind of like reading labels out loud. This one. It's quite an impressive roster. Kind of like checks the one with no label. Sorry, it's a label. I almost slipped into his accent.
Wow.
Oh, it appears that the label has fallen off this one.
He cocks his head a little bit. Which one? Oh. Well, I do believe you're right. Let me see. And he will actually reach for the bottle. I don't know if you have taken it or not, but if you have it, he will begin to reach for it.
He'll let him do it.
Must have
I'd like
gotten
to-
sloppy. I'll make sure to correct this and have this organized properly. Thank you for the good catch.
No problem. Can I send a mental image or a mental connection?
Mm-hmm.
Semri. The doctor has a mysterious bottle that has caught my eye. No label, white liquid. In your knowledge of poison craft,
That's
Does
a
this-
question.
does this sound like perhaps viper venom?
I don't know, DM. Does it?
That's a good question. Do you have Poisoner's Kit proficiency?
No, I don't.
Damn, that's rough. Go ahead and make me, I guess, a medicine check then. Medicine.
I'm trying.
I'll offer you history as well.
Fuck you.
Since
that's funny.
Lace is part of
Fine.
the connection too, could I also make a
Not
medicine check?
anymore.
Oh, I'm
anymore.
not.
That
Damn
one-
it.
Yeah,
that
a
one
new
only
connection
lasted
was
an
set up.
hour. I'm
Is
sorry.
Is it okay if I give you my
It's-
last inspiration for this?
You can do what you wish.
I'd allow
If
it.
that is what you're doing, I will accept.
This is important, so yeah, I'm doing that.
There we go. Dirty 20.
Whoa.
Thank you, Joe.
Samurai.
Yes. Hello. That is my name. Don't wear it out.
That is most certainly a small bottle of Flambor Viper Venom.
Oh!
But I think
Enough for maybe for a dose. If one were to dose someone of Gelman's make and build, maybe enough for 3 doses worth.
Simmery doesn't respond in the mental connection. She just kind of comes back inside slowly because she stepped out for a second, mostly because I had to be back. But she comes back inside and she's just looking at you, Copper.
As he like brings this back in, and I imagine that you just kind of like give it a nod that that's what that is.
If I may, real
Mhm.
quick. Wait, was Simri outside?
Yeah, she stepped outside for like 30 seconds.
Okay, that is different. I assumed that Simri was still in the room. The only reason I was giving you a check was because I assumed Simri could see the bottle.
Oh, well,
Oh.
I could describe it.
You did
There
describe
is
it.
a mental
That's the
connection.
thing.
yeah.
Shit.
I will have to say for this, either the check will need to be with disadvantage, or Simri has to be in the chamber.
I mean, it was only 30 seconds, so I would say she's probably back inside before this then.
Okay. I'll allow that.
Okay. If that's it, then Copper is going to message both Gelman and Semri. Well, first of all, I imagine Semri gave the that's Viper. I don't
Yes.
know what the response
Yes.
was. Okay.
Is Gelman in the link?
Yep.
Okay. Just confirming.
Yeah. That little bottle is the type of venom that Rook used on Semri earlier. What's the plan? Jump? Or do we let him all go for now and come back later?
Without
I
receiving
say
a
we come.
response, the group of you do begin to see Gelman kind of moving off of the bed. He's not taking immediate action, but he seems to be readying himself.
Understood.
I would say wait for a bit, but I need a way to get that bottle.
Understood.
It is the bottle is still currently in Dr. Dorland's hand. After a few moments, if nothing else if it's not addressed in any way, he would slip it into his pouch pocket.
Oh, that's perfect.
Cool, put the evidence on your person.
Yeah, that's great. Good idea.
Well, I imagine if we let him go with it, it's going to be gone. But realistically,
Well, I'm not.
Well,
okay.
maybe. If it's a valuable resource that's hard to come by, someone's not really gonna just toss that shit out.
Maybe.
Simri would come over. He's like, sorry, I just heard we were talking about poisons and toxins and antitoxins. One of my favorite topics. Just, you could say that it's a little bit of a proclivity for myself, more of a hobby.
He kind of gives you an eye, Simri. I'm sorry, this may be a bit bold. Do I know you?
Inside sweats. I don't know. Would I have ever run into? Well, it would make sense that he's seen Simri because she's been down here a couple times.
Or perhaps
Like-
described by his client.
Yeah.
What a question.
Simri just
If only somebody
Yeah,
were to provide
Simri
an answer. That's crazy.
Simri just looks at him and squints. No, I don't think we've ever met. Unless, of course, I mean, it's not my first time down here, so
I'm gonna ask
unless
you.
you know someone who knows someone.
I'm gonna ask you in this moment, Simri. Not because you're lying, but a deception check. Not because you're lying, but more or less to divert the thought away.
Yeah. I don't know, do you? Fuck.
Well,
I don't know, man. That's so weird.
Do you frequent the Hollow?
And frequent is probably too much of a word.
My apologies. You are just a very rather. He kind of looks you up and down. Unique make is a good term, nap term. Just feel like
Can I
I would
do
have
an insight?
I would recognize one such as you. Roll insight if you want.
I wanna, is he? Oh, come.
I also wanted to roll insight if was questioning, admittedly.
I actually want to see if I get another.
The fucking
six.
emotions. I just want. Oh.
I kind of want to see if I can get another 6.
Anyone who wants to roll insight.
Thank you.
16. There's a 6 there.
I don't think that counts. Ignore this. This isn't gonna count. I'm just curious.
You just want to see if you can get 6.
No, fuck you, roll 20.
Ooh, 21 from Leith.
21.
Oh, now it rolls. 19.
Yeah, of course.
Lath and hold on, I'm doing math. Lath and Copper. Oddly enough, kind of going off of what Bun said, seems like a little bit of both. Genuine, like, I feel like I've seen this person before because Simri is a rather unique individual. Simri, despite, you know, how low to the ground they are, they stay, and as far as
You called me
keeping out of
small.
sight. Yeah, I realize what I was saying. Simri does stand out in a crowd a little bit, but also the way he's asking, it's almost like there's something about Simri that he's been informed about.
Oh, jeez.
Mhm. Shut up, Joe.
Uh... Alright. Can I have an
Um,
above game?
Yeah, go ahead.
An above game.
Above game, do you guys think that's enough? Do we want to go aggro with this? Or do we want to back off?
I've been wanting to put his ass up against the wall and fucking put the blade up towards his neck for like the
Hey,
last
yo.
10-15 minutes.
That's not yeah. Same time. I'm like, hey yo.
DM, I wish you copied on this man.
Sorry.
DM, I rolled a
DM,
mollywop.
I'd like to make him a kitten.
Oh.
Anyways, moving past.
I hated that.
Joe, that was really funny. I'm giving you inspiration for that one.
Hey!
I'm gonna roll for psychic damage. Hold on. What do you think? That's a D6.
That's a D8 minimum.
Only 3. Are you sure? Anyway. I mean, ooh. Just had a thought.
But
ahead.
yes. Are we going aggro with this?
I still want to get more information. I just don't know how we would.
Aggressive negotiations, if I'm being completely flippant on this one.
Aggressive negotiation.
We could stuff him in a bag.
Aggressive
Well,
we can ask questions
negotiation,
later.
also known as an interrogation.
Alright.
Yeah.
I think Copper is just kind of getting the vibe everyone's putting down. Copper's going to send a message back to Semri and Gelman. I think he recognized you, Semri. Let's find out why.
Semri is gonna say one more thing.
Sure.
You know, thinking of what we just ran into and the poison Mr. Sonoa had in him, and that bottle that my compatriot found, it looked a little familiar. Some type of viper venom, maybe.
He squints at you.
He squints back.
You accusing me of something? As he
No, it's
slowly
just not my
begins to-
first time.
As he slowly begins to fish through his pocket that he put the bottle in.
It's just not the first time I've run into that, and it's odd for a doctor to have it unlabeled. It would feel a bit sloppy.
Almost intentionally so.
Imagine we're just kind of like starting to slowly corner him.
I was about to
He's
say,
surrounded by a pack of hyenas, and he's squinting me.
everyone's
And I
slowly
squinted
beginning to
him.
encircle him. Gelman's beginning to sort of move over. With that, I believe I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Please.
I believe you should join us for the drink. He cracks his knuckles.
Oh my god.
Are you threatening me?
I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of just his normal demeanor, so. I think it's hard to tell.
I think if it's all right with you guys, I think I'm going to do a drop the act kind of question.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yes, I feel like a drink would be great. We can discuss proper use of antitoxins and perhaps recent events and mutual friends, like perhaps Rook Ashford.
He looks to you, Copper, and I assure you I know no one of that name.
Insight.
Insight.
And I'm looking at you, you mother.
22.
Great,
Go,
9.
Copper.
26!
Good
Thinking
job,
about
dude.
stuffing the dock in a bag.
Psionic die to make that higher. 24.
Everyone except Bulk.
No, Bulk.
Sorry, Bulk.
Sorry. Again, he's just thinking of 10 different ways to stuff this man in a bag or get him out of here.
That's what he's thinking about, yeah.
He seems to at least be honest when he says he doesn't. Wow. It's weird. He seems to at least think he's being honest when he says he doesn't know anybody by that name. But he's definitely not telling the whole truth.
Yeah. I don't think it makes sense that Rook wouldn't just give out his name.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
a safe assumption.
Oh. I understand. Maybe not someone by name, but perhaps by description. Gelman? Master Gelman, I believe you have an idea of what the description would be like.
Gelman comes over and he's done pussyfooting around. He puts his hands on this man. He grabs him
Yeah,
by the
do it.
collar and pushes him back up against the counter. My word! Who is following me? Who did you send? I assure you I sent no one. Stop fucking with me! As he shakes him. I'm sorry! And as his hand finally slips out of his pocket and the bottle comes with it and it falls out of his hand.
Grabbing it.
Yeah, I was like, can I grab?
Dex check from both of you.
Yippee. Wow. Oh, that was almost a natural one. Oh, 16.
I saw that.
7.
Simri
It
is
lingered.
able to snatch it before it hits the ground.
Good.
Can Pact kind of like walk up next to Gelman, like looking the good doctor in the eye and just kind of say, "We're trying to be nice." And as you can see, our newfound friend here is a little agitated about his well-being. You have not been completely honest with us. We need you to start now, or else. And he'll just kind of like linger on, like putting his hand on his sword. You are going to need multiple doctors to fix you up. before
Intimidation
they
check. Advantage.
Do it, buddy. Did you say advantage?
Advantage. Of course he's got advantage. Between this group of fuckers, Jesus, with Gelman on it,
I
got his
just wanted
hands
to
on
make
him, fuck.
sure.
Even if it was just Gelman and Pact here, it would be at an advantage. Yeah. Okay. Just please, just give me a moment. Just
You've
let's
had
up
a
a little
moment,
bit.
and you lied.
I don't fucking think so.
Second granted.
There was someone here the other day. I did not know them, but they told me, they gave me that bottle, and they said that Mr. Sonoa would be joining me here at some point, and that I was to administer that medication to him. I do not know what it is. I don't know what it does, but it sounds like it's based on what you say. It is a poison of some sort, a venom, viper venom. Now, they also told me that if this one, nodding to you, Simmery, were to show up, I were to report it to them.
How were you supposed to contact them?
I don't know. That is the truth. I presume they intended to come back. They wanted me to have Mr. Sonoa kept here overnight. Said that the medication would help.
I'm gonna just check for a truthfulness on this last bit insight.
Okay. On the last bit.
And I have
Specifically,
a...
yes.
Shit, I had a question. Fuck, it's gone.
The pit
well,
not
so
paying you enough.
So that's a 9.
Copper. He rolled hella low. You
Nice.
you
Maybe-
determined that he is telling the truth, except when he says that he doesn't know what the vial is, and you specifically would get this because you found the vial alongside the other antivenoms and toxins.
I believe some of that. But a doctor as experienced as you are, dealing with all sorts of underhanded tactics, were at least educated enough to leave this highly potent venom with the other antitoxins. You know exactly what this is. You know what it would have done to
You see-
Master Gelman.
You see Gelman's grip tightens as he leans in a bit more.
Oh, ain't that fucking right?
All right. Yes, I know what it does. It is flammable viper toxin. I took a little bit to... I didn't know what it was initially, but I took a little bit to test, to confirm. It took a little bit. He doped up a little bit. I used
Did
a
taste
little bit
test.
to the test to confirm what it was. But yes, but I I truthfully don't know why he seeks to poison Mr. Senor in such a manner. That is true.
So were you the one who threw the device into a scan during the pit fight? Or was your experiment before?
My experiment was before. I don't know about what happened in the midst of that fight. I was in the midst of checking on Mr. Ironhand.
That means he was here.
So,
Pact,
he
I'm
was
gonna
here and
have Pact to do an insight check on that one with advantage.
Okay.
Advantage. Let's go!
Natural 20, 28, baby!
Pact, now that you're getting a good look at this guy, you recognize that it wasn't two assistants that brought Baldric back here. It was what you presume to be a nurse and Dr. Dorlin.
Hmm.
You now recognize him
Congratulations.
from when they took Baldric away.
Huh, you can tell the truth. Shocking.
I think we have enough at this point, at least to go with.
I have two personal questions.
Well,
Go on.
I was going somewhere with this.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, but what the fuck?
Copper is going to look to Dr. Dorlin and say, "Your suspicions, I can only assume, are raised. And I will give at least some of those credence, as the man that contacted you wanted our good Gelman dead. So, you have a few options at this juncture. You
No,
can...
not dead. He was very specific on that. He wanted Mr. Senor alive.
Did he say why?
No. And when I tried to pry, he threatened me.
Then it sounds to me like you are going to wind up reporting this to this individual later, and if I were to hazard a guess, you will not live past that report. The one that you are in that came to contact you is a killer, and a rather morbid one at that. So, you are now in a position to tell us everything that you can to potentially convince us that you should be locked up and potentially put away from the grip of this man. Who knows? With the information you provide, we may even be able to get to him and put him away before he finds a way back to you.
As you kind of begin the conversation, or as you kind of begin saying that, and you mentioned the killer and how he might not survive, you do see a bit of sweat beginning to form on his brow. Evidence to the contrary, I am a honest man, a hard-working man. I do good work down here, and I have never been placed in a situation like this. That is true. He threatened me, and I did not have a choice. But, you can speak to any of the fighters or any of the other people down here that I do good, honest work. I help people. I'm a doctor. That is what I do.
Not what you're going to do for Gelman here.
I had to do what I must to survive, so that way I could help other people. And you see Gelman's like, oh, you son of a bitch. And he actually begins to reel back a hand to throw a punch.
Don't
Copper-
hurt him.
Here is... Go ahead.
Since it wasn't you, that means Rook was here during that pit fight. So he most likely knows at this point you didn't do your job. It's great that you want to try and convince us that you're a good doctor and all, but any good doctor would have immediately reported this incident before it got worse, before you attempted to poison another person, even if it meant your life was at stake. And now your life is at stake again, so...
What did you expect me to do? Come at him with this scalpel?
No. I will give you this much. Your instincts to play along for survival were correct. But that leaves you in a bit of a dire situation. Both to simply let you walk, and what we do to keep you from being murdered. Here's what I am going to suggest. You come with us. We have a talk with a few members of the guards.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do something menacing. Sorry, I was trying to change it to more serious music.
Menacing. Nightmare.
I promise nothing's happening. I'm just trying to find a more apt
Okay.
tone for this conversation. I think that's what we got, actually.
Okay.
Fucking Rook
Actually,
just shows up in the doorway.
No.
Hi guys.
Right?
I want this
Like
one.
Yeah.
Darth Vader.
You come in as a person of interest, and we get protection from you from the guard until this all breaks over. What they decide to do with you, well, other than what Master Gelman, I think, thinks you deserve, past that, I think the guard can provide protection and perhaps judgment. They may look willingly on your cooperation in this matter. That is the best I am going to offer, and probably the best that you deserve.
Or we could leave you to Rook, and he could make you into his newest masterpiece.
Bitch getting the plea deal.
Would you like to become a nice lamp?
I'm feeling like he's giving cabinet for some reason. I don't know why.
Right?
Above game.
Bro's
Y'all.
just lucky that Rook right now is watching the fifth time today Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Human centipede, human centipede.
Rook is actually
God.
off in the corner just munching on popcorn, just watching this like, oh, damn, this is great.
This is good. Oh my god, I'm so proud of them.
Oh no, please
But,
give me ideas.
Right?
But so what does he say?
No check required, given everything that's currently happening. He kind of takes a deep breath. All right, fine. That is what must be done.
Then I say that we all adjourn to, well, a location where we're going to be meeting with another member of the guard.
You're going to leave me here.
No, you're coming with us. She will be very interested to what you have to say.
One last question for you. What did Rook say about me?
He said you were special, important. He didn't elaborate.
Y'all just hear Simri gag.
He spoke as if he had a great interest in you, even more so than Mr. Sinora.
Cool. Alright then, let's get the fuck
Cool,
out of here.
great.
Cool.
All right, is that everything then, gang?
Or does anyone else have anything we wanted to ask this guy?
I don't think so.
Personally, I'm okay.
I'm good.
Nothing.
He said, acting like the DM, even though he's not.
You can't help yourself.
It's tough.
You did just come off of several games.
That's
So.
true. Actual DM, please take this away from me.
Yes. Help!
So, couple questions for y'all above game. You are essentially abducting Dr. Dorlin.
Uh-huh.
2 questions. 1, where are you guys going? 2, how are you transporting him? Is someone like carrying him? Is he being forced to walk? What was the thing here?
I assume forced to walk since he's coming willingly. I say willingly
Yeah.
in quotes. No reason to
Begrudgingly.
no reason to hog tie him or toss him over Block's shoulder.
Yeah. I think at this point,
If he
it's
tries to
in
run,
his
though, he's
best
going over the
interest.
shoulder.
Yes.
I mean, you can
And-
put him over the shoulder anyway if you'd feel like that'd be safer.
No, because
No,
then
that'd be
Gelman's going to
suspicious.
repeatedly just be like, oh, presenting for me? Punch, 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 punch.
Punch, punch. Yeah.
He might. Okay.
And
so
we're
you-
going back to the copper piece to meet with Lib and Sun Eater.
Mhm.
So you are
Supposedly.
escorting Gelman and Dr. Dorlin to the Copper Piece.
That's the plan.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Let me change our music again then. Dr. Dorlin is very, very quiet as you guys leave here. He
Mhm.
said he will not outwardly speak anything unless he's spoken to on the way back. On the way out. He does ask on the way out if he may grab his coat. I presume you guys probably allow that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
it's cold
cold
out
out.
there.
As you guys are walking, Simri, taking a closer look at the bottle, once again, more in-depth investigation, you are able to determine that it is Flambor Viper Venom, a few doses.
Mhm.
You guys escort Dr. Dorlin and Gelman to the Copper Piece, where you are able to get there shortly before Lib does. What is the plan
Nice.
once you arrive at the Copper Piece? Once you
So-
arrive, Lib is not there yet. Actually, couple questions here. Because Lib is not there yet, I know Jay Frost isn't here, but would y'all still be meeting up with Solomon at this time?
I'd say we'd probably grab him and
That makes sense,
I think we'd
right?
keep. Yeah, we'd probably
Yeah.
keep Ajana in the tower for safety.
Okay. Keeping Ajana in the tower, getting Solomon with y'all, kind of filling him
Unless-
in on things.
Yeah, unless you
Yeah.
wanted Ajana in our group packed, because that also really makes sense.
Nope.
Okay.
She
Cool.
she can go and stay in the tower for a little bit longer.
She can read some big books.
Yeah.
We'll like grab her tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
She does not want to be here for this.
No.
Oh hell no!
No.
I'm not subjecting a child to this shit.
No.
There is one thing I'd like to start doing.
Yeah.
And this is when we get to the Copper Piece, Copper is going to ask, Master Balk, can I ask a favor of you?
Depends. He just cocks a brow.
It's simple, but a little difficult for me. There is a collection
Can
of.
you reach up to the top shelf?
You joke. There's a collection of floorboards, loose floorboards, and nails in the back that I keep for emergencies. Could you bring that out to the front for me? I suspect I will need it later.
Sure.
Thank you. That's it for now, anyways.
Okay. For my knowledge,
The
what
doctor-
is bulk retrieving?
Bunch of like boards for he uses them on occasion for like boarding up the establishment,
beers.
like when it's I really want to establish that it's not time for business.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those times.
Got you. Okay. Effectively locking the building down.
hmm
Understood. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, because I mean, like the sun's starting to go down. It's best we get any of the people that are like, I need to get off the street for winter to say, oh, don't go in there.
Yeah.
As far as Gelman and Dr. Dorlin, what are y'all doing with them? Are they hanging out in the back room with y'all for this meeting with Lib, or are they being stuffed somewhere else?
I would assume
I-
they're in the back room with us,
I agree.
since they have information and they are both technically victims. So,
hmm
Gelman is kind of leaned up against the wall. Dr. Dorlin is kind of sat in one of the chairs, just kind of being idle with his hands a bit, just kind of rubbing them repeatedly. He looks very nervous.
every now and again, if Simri comes back in the room, he just feels her gaze,
Another bead of sweat.
glares at him. Yeah.
It's just the ceiling cat gif.
Yeah.
A few minutes go by, maybe about 15, 20, before eventually you guys finally hear from the front.
That would be our guests. Copper goes to open the door.
You see when you open the door, you see Lib. You also see... You see what is a figure, but it is a fully shrouded with like black cloak, black veil over a short, hunched over figure, like babushka level, like grandma stature
grandma.
going on right now.
Mm.
Which?
First lieutenant.
Copper, are you closing up for the night?
It seems that this would be a even more private conversation that we need to be having. After all, in addition to the boon that we are about to endeavor on, we ourselves have been busy.
I see. Let's just not waste any time then. And she is going to put her hand down on the shoulder of the figure next to her and gently guide them in. You hear, Copper, the sounds of a form shuffling underneath the cloak. It is gross and rickety. It sounds like creaky floorboards as a person.
Somebody can get their grandma.
In the back, you will find that we are, in addition to the usual group, you will find two more individuals with some very important information for us.
How much do they know?
Given how close they are, just about enough. More than they would ever wish to know, and just enough for us to know what we need to hear.
Understood. And the collection begins to move towards the back. As Lib enters, seeing the rest of your group, you all see this hunched over figure whose features you can't make out, given it looks like somebody has smothered Grandma in a curtain, like...
No, grandma!
Yeah.
Grandma's got stuck in your curtain again.
Yeah. She looks to the two individuals before her, Gelman and Dr. Dorlin. And I'm gonna see if she recognizes either of them. No. Good evening.
Vera, girl.
No, Vera, this is Lib.
Oh, sorry. Liv, girl, come on.
She don't fuck with the people in Vera's Hollow.
Yeah, I think she didn't know about Gelman at least.
Regardless. Good evening. First Lieutenant Libiahin, Blackwatch, and may I ask who the two of you are?
Gelman Sonoa, pit fighter, ex-Dawn Creed, would-be victim, I guess.
And then Dr. Dorlin, who kind of anxiously stands up from the chair. Dr. Ansith Dorlin, Doctor, I believe there's been a misunderstanding, First Lieutenant. Oh, if you're
Would-be
here, I
assaulter.
should... What was that?
Would be
Would-be assaulter.
Future.
Semantics. Mr. Dolan, I assure you, if you are here, this is no mistake. Sit down. And he is going to quietly sit down once again.
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry.
And then I presume you all kind of begin to go through the process of kind of briefing Libiahin on these two individuals, who they are, why they're here, what you guys have been doing, correct?
I don't know.
Yeah.
River, is there a spell associated with that?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
maybe a cantrip, I believe.
That would help, maybe. Something starts with a B. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one. Excellent.
Oh my god.
Best spell in the game.
Thanks, River.
Exposition.
Best spell.
Exposition for brevity. If y'all wouldn't mind just kind of giving me an above game, a short version, a short list of everything you kind of tell her, just so I can come to a proper deduction as to how informed she is after your recap.
Tracked down.
Y'all talk.
Track
I'm gonna be
down Gelman.
listening. I'm just gonna go pee real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Tracked
Let's
down
go. Wireless
Gelman.
headphones.
Gelman was attacked mid-fight. Able to purge the poison. Figured that the doctor, the medic, would have something to do with it. Did an investigation. Found the venom. Doctor detailed the talking
Encounter.
with the encounter. Thank you. And we brought them both with us for their safety and also potentially for witness protection for one of them.
Yes. Trying to think. Oh yeah, and I show the. I still have the needle, so.
This was deep, dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
and it's
thank
gonna
you.
get deeper. What?
I said, yeah. Also, thank you.
Oh, thank you. All we heard was ew.
Yeah.
It sounded like you said ew.
Ew. Okay. Alrighty. So I take it, Mr. Well, I suppose both of these individuals will be leaving with me then.
One, I think. Kind of looks on over to Gelman and his defiant face. And then he looks on over to the doctor with a defeated look. This one, Master Gelman has volunteered to act both as bait and as assistant in this matter.
I see. We can use allies. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. We thank you for your service, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah, that sounded like a big thanks. You're welcome, I guess. Backhanded compliments are a bitch.
Fair enough. Well, if that is the case, why don't we begin then? Where is the object in question? Oh wait, or did y'all give the vase to Lib? I don't remember.
We gave it to Liv.
That's
we definitely gave
right.
it to her.
As for the object in question, and she'll kind of look to Gelman and Dr. Dorlin. If you two wish not to be present for what is about to occur, I wouldn't blame you. Gelman is like,
No, I'm all in. Whatever's gotta be done.
Dr. Dorlin's like, I wouldn't mind stepping away if, at all, if I were to be allowed. And she'll kind of look to the rest of you for approval.
If you run, it won't be us who finds you.
Points.
Make me an intimidation check with advantage.
Yippee! I finally get to use my intimidation. 16.
He looks like he was ready to get up, but perhaps I'll stay then.
Clocked you, motherfucker.
Above game, it's not even that he was planning to run. It's just the fact, oh, maybe I shouldn't be alone. Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Lib will put her satchel on the table kind of in the center of y'all and will remove the vase from it. And even Gelman goes, whoa.
Yeah.
That is what we may have saved you from. Looking on over to the good doctor.
Or worse.
Dr. Dorlin has like glossed over. Like he's not hearing anything right now.
404 file not found.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great gift. Simri does quotes to wake up to in the early mornings and having Rook spouting cryptic bullshit at me. Do anything because that goddamn venom.
I see. Lib, who kind of steps back a bit. Now, I suppose it's time for me to reveal my hand a bit. Red? Are you in there? Kind of look into the veiled figure. And she is going to take the veil and she is going to slowly reveal a creature that I can only show rather than describe.
La criatura.
La Criatura.
Oh my god, Sam! I love them! Hi. That's friendship.
Very clearly, like, should not be alive. Skull revealed Kenku?
Methinks no.
What happened?
Methinks shouldn't have been alive for a different reason.
Black scraggly feathers, decrepit form, and ruined clothes. You can see the head is made of like gross old necrotic skin that seems like it has been long since dried of any sort of fluid, or you could even say like blood or any sort of bodily fluid, and a skull that is protruding outwards. Absolutely vile. You hear Solomon go, "Mother God."
I want to point out in the art,
there are 2 skulls there. There is a beak skull, and then there's a human skull.
There
underneath it.
sure
Inside.
is.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Please keep going.
Pact at this
Yeah,
point
Simri thinks
is
this
like
is cool as fuck. Sorry.
Pact at this point is like covering his face, like getting like a shawl or something like that, and just like covering up like his like mouth and everything, just so he doesn't try to like breathe in whatever this thing it is.
As
He is noticeably not like he's well past the point of uncomfortability. This man is terrified.
It is pretty prominent as the form is revealed that the veil was not just for the look, it was for the smell as well, as it is like being hit with a dumpster in the face. As this Kenku form wordlessly kind of looks up at Lib, looks forward, kind of gives you all a once over. It's like he's surveying. Like he's, rather than a flesh and blood human, like he is a straight up humanoid. Like he is a straight up bird. He's cocking his head. There are, rather than chirps emanating from what you hope is a voice box, almost like clicks. As it looks to the head and it cocks its head a little bit, and you hear when it cocks the head, you hear the bones snap a little bit. And he approaches the skull forward, or the vase. He walks forward. The only way I can describe like a velociraptor trying to crip walk.
okay.
That is an image that is now
It
in
is a
my
mental
head.
image.
I'm
Yeah.
going to replace that image with whatever the fuck this thing is.
Like, the only way he walks forward like he's creeping, like full body, like arms in full swing,
Like a bird.
like a bird. I'm trying to see if I can actually find a good gif for this.
Excuse me. No. I have it in my head. I just need to find one.
Yeah, I do too. Here we go.
Yeah.
Funny sloth. As it moves forward and it takes the head in these long, what you thought were actually like normal fleshy hands, but you see are actually hands of black bone with the nail still retained on it, as it picks up the head, the vase, with uneasy speed, like a gotcha, almost, sort of like a bird grabbing prey, and it begins to comb over it with it in both hands. And then Lib goes, "What do you think, Red?" And as Lib says that, you see there is in that skull, within the skull, there's a faint glimmer. It's a pale turquoise. And you watch as the bird figure, this hunched, decrepit figure, straightens up to a full height of maybe about 3.5 feet, but easily twice as tall as he was before, as he goes fully straight and holding it in one hand and goes, "Damn, that's an ugly vase."
Damn.
What I
Doesn't
said.
even have good artistic skill. Got it.
Pac will just shut up. He's done. He's officially done.
Pac said, "I have no words."
You didn't give them the explanation, did you, Lib? No, I figured I'd let them, have a little surprise for once. And as he's like investigating, Sun Eater is investigating this head now with a newfound almost elegance to his movements, rather than the rigid, like rickety movements he was doing before. It's now fluid and loose, like he has proper control. And he's looking around it. Yeah, well, let me give you the short version then. Soul trapped inside of the body of this undead Kenku. You can call me Red. Poor fucker you see before you, Sun Eater.
Pleasure to meet you, Master.
Ooh,
Copper mentally
hate that.
flips the coin. Apologies, it's not going to go away.
Understood. Well, I take it you need me to chat with this poor sucker that you brought to me, huh?
Yes. Also, feels nice to not be the only freak in the room.
Oh, freak. That's the nicest thing I've been called today.
Semri speaks the language.
Buck just kind of confusedly pouts at Simon like, damn.
And Liv from the back. Red, come on. I know, I kid. They keep me locked. Liv keeps me locked under the Black Watch basement. Figure there's not many places I can go, given. And he kind of gestures himself up and down. So, Black Watch takes care of me. A little bit of a trade secret. Only folks that really know what I really am are those I correspond with, like you poor fuckers. And then, higher tier members of the Black Watch. Then the Duke, of course. Also, a few folk in the Dawn Creed, Lady Dana, that sort of thing. Oh, speaking of, hey, what's up? And he kind of nods to you, Pact, and you, Bulk.
Of course she knows about this thing.
Copper just it doesn't take much to unseat him, but once this guy started talking like a normal person, the sly grin he was known for briefly went away with like one of those One Piece scrunched faces, but now he's regained his composure.
He's like, what the
Wait, was Copper disappointed?
No, it was just like, what the fuck is this? What?
That is not what I expected him to sound like.
Yeah.
The face.
Yeah, severe confusion.
Yeah.
So for any who are confused, this being before you is technically two people. It is a vessel. Yeah. Sun Eater is the body, the vessel, the Kenku, the undead Kenku, who is possessed by the soul of Red, who you don't know much about.
This is just where my mind's at. We were expecting like Zoggle Thrax, the freaking necromantic master, and then all we get is like Ted.
Yeah, this is Ted from IT.
You were expecting Frankenstein. You got Frankenstein's monster.
No, I was expecting Frankenstein's monster, but ended up getting Frankenstein trapped inside of the monster.
Yeah. How'd they fuse?
Oh, that's a good
What
question.
went very wrong?
Oh, that's
The
a good question.
machinations of man, I don't know.
One fucked up 29-year-old neurodivergent.
Friends, watch Young Frankenstein. It's a very good movie.
Very good movie.
Amazing movie.
Yeah.
Continue on. All right.
But
well,
okay, go ahead.
he kind of cracks the neck a little bit, and you hear like an unsettlingly loud crack. You're pretty sure something may have actually snapped and broke as he kind of rolls the shoulders, which is just again vile. He sets the head down, and the beak opens, and the mouth inside also opens, and you're as there is a fog, this dull turquoise fog that emanates outward. It seeps out from this figure of Sun Eater and into the open mouth of the vase before you. It begins to dissipate a bit as it fully ejects itself from Sun Eater's form into this head. And then you see both forms, their eyes and mouths light up as the head comes to life. And my friends,
Man, that must suck.
as we have begun the Speak with Dead ritual, that is where we are going to end for tonight.
Oh, spooky seance next time. Let's go.
Give y'all a week to
Yippee.
think of your questions for the head of Mr. Brothwaite, and you get to think of Mr. Sun Eater for another week. Smile.
That
I
love
have
this
a hate-love
character already.
relationship. Yeah, I have
I've
a
been-
hate-love relationship.
I've been so excited to bring this character to y'all because I've had this character for a while and I've been a fan of the idea, but I had a much different art for him until about 2 months ago when I found this art and I said,
And you're
that is
like,
exactly
"Oh."
what I'm looking for. Because
Like,
originally the art portrayed it as kind of like just like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde sort of situation, but now I've got like, no, this is what I wanted. So, freak.
like, I just remember last session where the comment, "This is a serious horror campaign," everybody, was tossed around, and then I'm like, you had to bring that shit back, didn't you? You had to actually like
Yeah.
implement it.
But he
Yeah.
did it himself. He had this really cool fucking like undead vulture Kenku that says, "Hey, my name's
Okay.
Red."
Hey, sup?
Hey everybody, my name's my name's Bob. I work in HR.
Some people call me Tim.
Alrighty, friends. So we gotta get on out of here. YouTube, thank you very much for joining us. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.